Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 25th of August 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. Today we're going straight back into the Isle of Dorn. We got a load of side quests to get through, lots of exploring to do, some fishing, some mining. Oh, with all kinds of bits and bobs. Without further ado, we're going to get jumping straight in. Hope you're all doing well this morning. Hope you've all been enjoying your weekend. Maybe didn't stay up too late on the Saturday. Whichever time zone you're in, you might still be in your Saturday. Oh. Ah yes. We've helped our mountain giant friend get himself up in the morning. Some rich bismuth first thing, oh yes. Level 80 gargantuan evil honey over there. I wonder why the honey zone is the level 80 specific. Oh, there's soaring music coming in first thing, isn't that nice? Lovely stuff. Regret how many years I would have the volume turned down. Just in the nature of having something on the other screen. And not just for WoW, but for many a video game. Be sure if you are playing, I'll crank that max audio setting up a little bit. Yeah. I spent all that time on the audio. To engage you more with the world, with its stories, and that's true of any video game. If they put that work in, they did so to immerse us all the more. Certainly feel it here. I imagine as we get deeper underground, it might be a little more ominous, maybe? We're not sure. We're going to have to wait and see. It's certainly a pleasant vibe to be fishing with. Oh, little frog. And perch, we're still looking for those pike. As there is a turtle that survived the Dalaran crash in one of the villages, caring for an injured rat. And we need to go and make sure that rat survives. Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. Honestly, you try to have some peaceful fishing. Ooh. We'll be able to do some stuff with cooking. I think before we leave the Isle of Dorn, and we have all these side quests done, we'll have a quick romp on our professions and see if we can bump those numbers up a little bit before we delve any deeper. If the next zone is the Ringing Deeps. More Earthen Society things, more kobolds, I believe. A long time in WoW since we've had a good old kobold storyline. You notate candle and all of that. There we go. Right, where were we going? Right, we had quest to turn in. That's a wanted poster. No. We'll grab that one first. Just knock it off. Keeping an eye for any fish symbols. I'm not going to do every single one as we pass them, but we're keeping an eye for the one that says like calm rising surfaces or something of that nature. Yum. Certainly stock up on ore though. We'll regret it in the end game if we don't do it now. Stargazers, Glimmer Pool. Nay, it's neither of those. Way up. Fancy one down there.
Grow closer, Outlander.
Broken heart takes long time to mend. Ateraka? Here's you. Rough. Earth will mend.
Tend your own garden.
I hope it will. That'll be that rock elemental we killed. Right, so what we're not going to do on this thing is we're not going to overload it because I cannot mine quickly enough to avoid getting exploded. And if it goes through my divine shield, there's no getting through. We didn't see on the first day of streaming the expansion, we overloaded one of these. It created a pile of different mining things to pick up. but it also started detonating. And even with my immunity bubble, it just murdered us outright. And we were just a smoking pair of boots, which was a lovely little bonus effect there. Oh, it's a delve there, I see. River bass, we don't need those at the moment. Who's in here then? Fallside Outpost. It is my duty as caretaker. I have to do it before I shut down. No, let me take care of the kobolds. It is the least I can do for you. This fella's time is running out by the sounds of it.
What path brought you here?
Okay, deeper voice. Huh. Do I know you? No? Good. My memory isn't what it used to be. I am Corgren, caretakers of Morning Rise, a place for Unbound who are ready for their final shutdown. Those who come here for their final moments do so to break their cycle and be remembered as the Unbound they choose to be. Unless your kind experiences stasis lock as we do, I'm not sure what help I can give you. So he helps inter-urban who cannot keep going. We learnt about this the other day, that they no longer have access to whatever resources and the more scientific that keeps them going and keeps them charged. And we've seen that a lot in the years with the different Titans and Typhon Keepers, either going offline or getting corrupted and stuff like that. It's like a microcosm of it here. Let's see. You are here. Thank you for coming. This quest is part of unlocking the Urban Allied race.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
I can feel my energy reserves depleting. I will soon not be able to execute my duties. That is why I have Otago here to take over. Pardon me. Before my systems grind to a halt, I must make sure Morning Rise is free of kobolds. They have invaded the memorial site. Attend to and plunder the unbound shrines and bodies that are there. Maybe it is good you are here. You have the strength to help us. Please, help Otago rid the site of kobolds.
Follow no directives but your own.
Do you have the explosives? Don't worry, Corgran. I have more than enough. I just don't want you to return cracked and chipped. I'll be careful. I wouldn't want to leave you alone with no one to take care of you. The reason when we're voicing the Irvin here, we slip into a much more monotone voice is that's how they're being portrayed, these Irvin constructs. Oh, you leave a will on side? Oh boy, let's have a swig of his tea before we read this. It's going to be a bit heavy for a morning quest. Oh, there we go. Otago. These written words are my memoir, indicating my will and wish to follow the path of Krigvald, like many Unbound have done before. This is my request for a final shutdown. It is my choice, my decision, and the last chain I shatter to become truly free of the Titan's grasp. Ooh. I know that when time comes you will honor it and grant me that final moment of peace. I do have one wish that is outside our traditional course for a final shutdown. I wish to be left by the shore, in the place I travel to when I am need for some time for myself. I am aware that it is not what we do, but I implore you to consider it when the time comes. Do not worry when it does. Morning Rise would be in good hands, your hands. May you forge your path well, Corgren. Very somber. Let's see if we can help them then. Don't worry, old timer. I'll give you a hand. Whoop it on over. The delve is down there. We've got another treasure. Kobold pickaxe. Interesting.
Tell me, what drives you?
Look what these kobolds have done. Otago sighs heavily. I am happy that Corgran hasn't seen this. He needs to rest and conserve his energy. That may stave off his shutdown a little longer, at least until we're finished here.
May all paths be open to you.
Corgran still calls himself the caretaker. I'm the one who has been taking care of Morning Rise for some time. I don't mind. Corgran is very kind. The situation here has gotten away from me. We have some work ahead of us. Take these gifts and place them by the past caretakers. Each is a gift honouring their memory. I'd also like us to perform some light groundskeeping, at least to maintain the site. Unfortunately, what these kobolds are doing to the memorials will take us weeks to fix. Please do what you can about the kobolds. It would be unwise to leave the gifts unguarded while they are still roaming the area.
Follow no directives.
We have to deal with these kobolds and place gifts before we can move forward. Understood.
This place ours now!
No, it's not. Oh, they have literally turned to stone and just been placed. Get out of the way.
Call an ouch patcher!
Aw, that's so cute. Morning Rise Epitaph. The oven above the plaque was wearing Storm Rider armor, but most of it has been removed by force. The oven has also been bashed in the face by a blunt object. In remembrance of caretaker Bagdur. Once a celebrated Storm Rider, she was discharged from their ranks when she turned away from oath-sworn beliefs. A lover of fine cinder brew and gems, she was as ardent a Storm Rider as she was a caretaker. Honor to you. Is that like a kobold banner? It's graceful behaviour. Yeah, more modern models for the kobolds. It's been some time. No ouch patcher for you. Oh dear. This fella kind of kneeling. Oh, you just aggroed from all the way over there. That's fine. Goodbye. The plaque looks older than the others, and so does the earthen standing above it. Even so, the cracks on his head and belt seem recent, as do a missing part of his leg and gems. In remembrance of caretaker Radok. Struck down while protecting Morning Rise from the Rubians, he was beloved by all his sector. Known as a brave fighter, he was no fiercer than when he played his favourite card game, Resonance. There will always be an empty chair for him at his sector's gaming table. Oh, bless. On a deck of cards. Don't get me so emotional first thing game. Oh, goodness me.
We steal, you no take!
No ouch patches. No, 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 no. Very stalwart looking, this one. The shutdown earthen has noticeable damage all over his body. There is new damage on his left arm where gems are missing from his bracelet. In remembrance of caretaker Octon, known by his unit of friends for striking a victorious pose when he won an argument, may he rest victoriously as well. Little stories. Music here is suddenly very somber as well. Alright, so if we overload this, it should make spiders come out. Oh, and because they ran into me, we got extra cloth. See. We'll all be going to our war bank for our tailor.
I see. No.
That's very silly. Alright, we cleared them out.
What path brought you here?
Well, we beat a few. I am amazed how much damage the kobolds have done to this site. So many shut down earthen desecrated. I know that I am not yet head caretaker, but I take full responsibility for this. I should have asked for the mantle of caretaker long ago when Korgan started to show the first signs of memory overwrite and stasis lock. It's a tough thing. As folks get older, and your loved ones and their memories start to fade, start to go. It's a really tough thing.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Very heavy subject matter. Okay. One moment, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Journey far.
It looks like the kobolds have taken gems and other body parts off the shutdown earthen. Abominable. Find where the kobolds are holding their plunder and bring it back to me so I can return it to its rightful place later. This vandalism will not go unchecked.
May your choices return you here.
Desecrating a memorial site is one of our greatest taboos in Urban society. Well, given they you know, stand there, the stone that they were forever, like the person preserved, I can imagine. This site is a window to our past, into our memories and a place of self-reflection, where we can commune with those who are no longer here. Still, so many of these kobolds infest Morning Rise. For their crimes, the kobolds deserve the harshest punishment. They must be culled even further.
Journey far and safe.
I will be waiting up ahead. I know how to sneak past kobolds. Come on, a lot of you. Get in with the line of sight, and then bap bap bap. We do take plunder. It's not yours. Oh, little bombs as they die. That's upsetting, kobolds. You don't need to do that. Next one. Here we go. Get them right back in place. That'll all be fine. When we first looked over it, thought it was some kind of arena, but no, all a burial ground. What's this little chest? Cobalt pickaxe. I assume this is going to help with our mining skill. Ooh. Oh, it's a weapon.
I don't have a target.
I'll have a look at that in a moment. No. No outpatcher for you. Let's see. It's not as good as we got, but it is warbound. Kobold's Mastermind Pivel. Original idea by Scram Fanatic. Do not steal. Oh, they've just put a shovel on one end of the pit. Okay. Well, that can go in the warbound bank. We'll have someone who can use that in due time. Make sure there are no junk transmogs. No, we're all good. Hello.
We steal, you no take.
We do, though.
Ah.
Shouldn't bomb yourselves, silly creatures. There we are. Killed all we need to. We have. Lush Blessing Blossom. They're fancy looking plants about. Alright, Otago. Right, let's get ready for our monotone earthen voice.
Forged paths intertwine.
Were you able to find their plunder?
May your choices return you.
Thank you for doing this. Otago nods to herself with confirmation as she examines the items. I am relieved, but there is much more work to do.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
I was not made as an Irvin of the sword, nor as one who calls for violence. That is the domain of the Storm Riders. What these kobolds did is frowned upon not just by us, the Unbound, but by everyone in Irvin society. I am not proud that we had to kill them, but we had not to stop them by any means. All part of our allied race unlock. It's nice that it's multiple steps this time rather than just like one and done. Lets you learn more about the culture.
Let's commit our meeting to
Great
memory.
collapse. Now that we landed a mighty blow, it is time to make sure that we block their tunnels so they cannot come back. Remember the stuff that Korgren asked about? Explosive sticks? His recipe. I have brought enough to shake a mountain. More than enough for the kobolds. Let me show these kobolds that we will fight for what is ours so they will never come back.
Follow
Aye, aye.
no directives but your own.
Knowing kobolds, they will have several workmasters or leaders running this raid. Find and eliminate these so-called workmasters. The rest of them will get disorganized, forget why they are here, and hopefully leave us alone.
Our
Oh,
lives
silly
are
kobolds.
our own.
Right, let's go have a good old investigate for them then, shall we? A closer look at these new kobold models as well. So given that this was probably like, for a lot of folks, the first enemy, or one of the first enemies you faced, it was like, me in like, oh god, Northshire? a few wolves, and then that cave of kobolds at the back, I remember. Look, it's got these little, like, digging mole rat creatures. Right, let's blow this up. If you remember, like, the really, like... Ducky's not the right word, but you know what I mean. That old model was very, very angular. And they're very smooth now. Very angry grimaces. I know we'll see more about them in the Ringing Deep, so I'm curious if we will actually see friendly kobolds. Some who are on side, it wouldn't surprise me. You'll get the odd person with allied race. Kobold allied race. I don't know how high up the list they are, but the possibilities are endless going forwards these days. Just timing. When would be a good, exciting patch to bring in the kobolds? Oh, nope. Hey, we got a tag.
My candle extinguished.
Alright, and then a big one up here. Oh, we have 2 more to read. Let's have a look. Got a fella kneeling to her and a lady with flowers. Oh, I, Caretaker Dorgad, wish to join my fused Caretaker Natar in my final shutdown. I could not bear the thought of a life renewed and reassigned if I awakened again someday from within the machine. May the empty chasm you left in my chest be filled now that we are together in oblivion. May this act be known to be my choice to pursue true freedom and release from the cycle that was forced on us by our Titan overlords. Mourn my passing, but rise to freedom. That's like the most damning thing we've heard one of them talk about the Titans so far. See a lot of the resentment built in there. These unbound, getting out from under the Titans' edicts that were left to them. We'll be learning a lot about this. Oh, his pet respawned after he did. And the lady then. I, Caretaker Natar, unbound, wish to follow Krigval's path to unshackle the bonds given to me by the Titans. Here will be my rest, my place of final shutdown. This is my choice, my last stand. May you remember me as I was, for what we can become. Mourn my passing, but rise to freedom. Oh, so somber first thing in the morning. We've done our bit to help. Let's go let the old fella know. We did it.
A new experience.
This infestation is worse than I thought. I didn't want to escalate this, but I see no other way. These kobolds must learn their lesson and never come back.
Returning to task.
Nah, what did I tell you? I felt the tremors from back here.
May all paths be open to you.
Eliminating the minds behind this operation will only buy us more time if and when the kobolds decide to do this again. Unfortunately, there is still one more kobold brain that we have missed. Until now.
May your choices
Who runs this
return.
fine establishment? Grand Heister Bock. Look at his little candle back. That is a fire hazard. That is an insane thing to do on your backpack. Grand Heister Bock does nothing but sing, take the best candles, and eat lots of cheese. He sounds like a stand-up fellow, but he is attacking a gravesite. While you were dealing with the tunnels and the workmasters, I saw a peculiar kobold go into a cave to the northwest. These kobolds seemed to respect him more than the others, calling him Grand Heister Bock, and offering him the food you call cheese. This makes me think he is the real mastermind. If that kobold is in fact the real ward of this operation, then we should take the opportunity to strike him down. I'll meet you at the cave.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Cave up here. Bouncy horse. This is the cave I told you about. He's just inside.
Speak freely.
Come on then.
No directive.
Candle, candle on my head. Who's the best kobold you'd ever had?
It's that little glowy doll, little lighting effects, so that's so extra.
Dead orphan don't need loot. It belongs to me. Greedy orphan keep loot for themselves.
I'm disappointed he didn't drop cheese. He has put cheese on a chair. This cheese is beyond aged. It is the quintessence of aged. The mould on it is alive and looking deep into your eyes and down into your soul. Perhaps it is best to leave this slice of cheese to the kobolds. I don't know, our cooking skill's gonna have to get up there. Bring me back here on a quest game. Let me come and retrieve mouldy cheese to make a dish worthy of kobold kind. Ooh, rich vein up there. We'll talk to Utago first.
Oh,
It is done.
sorry. Hello.
So much death. I am glad this is over. Meet me back at Foreside Outpost. I hope Corgran is alright. Oh, don't heartstring us, game. Don't have us get there and have him be shut down already. That would just be really mean. What is this? I don't know what it is, but we got it. Rich bismuth. Give it. Very nice. Alright. And then we head back for the delve once we make sure Corgraf's alright. Corgran, rather. Morning Rise is a sad place, and not where I would like to have my final shutdown. But Morning Rise is the traditional place for final shutdowns. Did we become unbound from the Titans just to be bound by traditions?
Welcome, Outlander.
I am happy to see you, Baroque. I feel my inner workings grinding. That's a sign of anxiety. Corgran nears his shutdown with every passing moment. And then this place will be left under my care. It is a lot of responsibility, but I believe that I am ready for it.
Follow no directives but your own.
I have often walked the path between the outpost and Morning Rise Memorial Site. I recognize the ruts made by my heavy steps, same as those who came before me. But as an unbound, I wanted to be free of tradition that locked me into performing the same duties day to day. I chose to be a caretaker, but I wish I had wandered the Isle more. I didn't really know how much time I had left. I would rather shut down by the ocean southeast of here. There is a lovely spot there I have wandered too often. Or alas, maybe Otago is right. I am just a crumbling earthen who is losing their pebbles.
Our
One more
lives
tradition.
are our own.
Before I shut down, I must craft an item that is meaningful to me. As a stonebound, I worked the mines. I had a lantern I made and used until I lost it in a collapse. I became unbound shortly after. I wish to forge a new lantern to guide my way through these final moments. The lantern was made of an ore found in small amounts around this area. I used a charged core in the lantern. You can find them in the storm fangs that roam these hills. Gather the materials. I will forge the lantern. Sure thing,
Returning to
bub.
task. Goodbye.
There is one more thing I must do before my shutdown. An unbound master of a profession bestows their apprentice with their knowledge and experience. It is a ceremonial tradition that is rather symbolic than spiritual in nature. I will set the forge for your return. Very well. Let's go gather up his bits. Sorry, Wolves. We need your stuff.
It's too far away.
This zone does feel... I think this was a good choice to start the expansion with. Just a very general WoW feel, for lack of a better term. It's very familiar ground. Again, though, loving the music here. Don't make such a sad death noise. Couple more.
I need to get closer.
I know you do. I know you do. We'll get there. There we go. Need to be free of that trinket that summons a shark at random. Doesn't quite fit at the moment. Right, let's take ourselves a swig of tea. You sure you're all staying hydrated out there as well? Have yourselves your beverage. Have you got up for breakfast yet? Are you doing alright today? I hope you can have a lazy Sunday. Good lie-in. And if the world does leave you busy today, I wish you luck with it. We'll continue on here. Always welcome to come hang out and have a relaxed time with me on a morning. I'm always happy to have you. Right, let's go get this somber business out of the way.
Ah, a new experience.
I can feel it. It's like a shadow hanging at the edges of my memory. It is growing, encroaching on me. It is like a dark fog that shadows parts of who I was and who I am. My body, it is hard to move, but there is work to be done. I do love making things. I was a stonebound. Did I tell you that? We used to tend to the buildings in the city. I can take joy in making the lantern. Yes, the lantern.
May
Oh,
your
he's slipping.
choices return you here.
Have you gotten the materials I asked for?
May all paths
These
be
will
open.
do nicely. Now hopefully I can remember how to forge a lantern. I believe in you, but
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
before it shut down, we Irvin would descend to the awakening machine below and renew our cycle. But now, even if it was still working, I would see my cycle broken and be remembered as I am. Corgren lets out a deep sigh. These hands look strong, but they become heavier with each passing moment. The stiffness in my wrists and elbows will not let me carry items to the forge. Please add the right materials to the forge as I call them out.
Returning to task.
Let me know when you are ready.
Follow no directives but your own.
Alright, let's see if I can still do this. Would you toss me some of that ore, please? Yep. This used to be easy. Oh, that was ore. Whoops. That's coals, not ore. There. Where's the ore? Okay. Here we go. Read. I always struggled with these
Tell
questions.
me
Come on,
what
let's go.
drives you.
I got it this time. I got it. I just clicked the wrong thing. They've done a few of these in Dragonflight and I buggered it every time. There we are. Read the description. Ore barrel. This used to be easy. What next? Charged core. Yep. Pulling it over. You're a great helper. Oh, please. Toss in some coals. Absolutely. Hup. Just flinging it all over the shop. It is getting hard to concentrate. Bub, you've got this. We need more heat. Toss in some coals. What am I making? All right, the lantern. Come on, keep it together, old man. More coals. Wait, who are you? Oh, Baroque, wasn't it? Another charged core, I have got you. Alien memories of folks as they get older. That's some tough stuff.
Speak freely. No directive
It is.
needed.
It looks like I can't remember. But this lantern is absolutely magnificent. Oh, and then an engineering recipe. God damn it, why are they all soulbound? Oh, we're gonna have to remember these quests for our alts.
Our lives are our
We'll
own.
put it with the jewel crafting one we got in hopes of remembering where we found them sometime in the distant future.
May all paths be open to you.
This lantern is perfect. Enough of this, it is time. I can feel my memory clouding. We have to get going. Otago is waiting for us. They will join us on my final journey to Morning Rise, where we will conduct a ceremony. Corgren forces a smile. It is nothing fancy, I promise. As I said, it is more symbolic than anything else. My head feels heavy. What was I doing again? Alright, meeting Otago.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Oh, I feel... I need to meet... Yes, outside. Are you here to request my services as a caretaker?
Communication in...
Now where did...
Sorry.
What is happening?
Hello.
Corgrin, are you alright? What? Who are you? How do you know my name? Oh. It is me, Otago. Please, you are confused. No, I don't know you. Leave me alone. Corgrin, stop. You'll deplete yourself into shutdown. Oh, that's just sad. Oh, no.
Communication in...
Baroque, we have to find Corgrin.
Sorry.
If he keeps on exerting himself, he will shut down in the middle of nowhere. And it's not safe for him to be out in his condition. He would be easy prey for Stormfangs and even kobolds.
Journey far.
This is horrible. I knew I should have been keeping a closer eye on him. Confusion is the last symptom before a shutdown. Our memory is finite and starts overwriting. The more an Irvin exerts themselves, the faster their energy depletes, and they lose memories. Corgrin must be scared not knowing where he is, maybe not even who he is. Such a boulderhead. Please, I think I saw him go up east into the trees. Meet me up there, the road.
Our lives
Yep, let's
are
go
our
find him.
own.
Hope we can get to Corgrin in time. Well, we swoosh over as fast as anything. Corgrin, where are you? There must be something we can do. Maybe start by looking for tracks? Oh no. Don't make me do this, I'm no hunter. Oh. I haven't found tracks, but I found the lantern. I know that lantern. Is it my lantern?
Welcome, Outlander.
Yes, I remember you. We worked together, didn't we? You are, Corgrin pauses and taps his right temple. His eyes squint as he tries to remember your name. Baroque, yes. What was I talking about? Why are we here? Here's your lantern. I remember now. I wanted to craft a lantern so it can guide me when I am lost. You helped me make it, but I don't recognize you. Everything is cloudy. I can't think. There was another... I can't remember her name. Her name is Otago. She's waiting for you.
Choices return you here.
Waiting, you say, for me? I must be important. Oh, don't do this to me, game. I can feel that like in my chest. I can feel the corner of my eyes going. Oh dear, very heavy for first thing in the morning. Oh, we're good. We're fine.
Tell me, what drives you?
I can feel the build-up of pressure at my core. You outsiders call it sadness. It's hard for me to see Corgrin like this.
May all paths
I was able to find him, my dear. He's right here. Oh no. Corgrin's condition is sliding downhill fast. Showing him the lantern was a good idea. Thank you for guiding him back to me.
follow no directives but your own.
An unbound earthen can't return to the causeway, so we have morning rise. But looking at Corgrin, remembering our last conversation before, I may not be the morning rise caretaker just yet, but with Corgrin's condition, it falls to me to be in charge. As unbound, we made our own rules and traditions, so what if he doesn't want to stand at morning rise? If a seaside memorial is what caretaker Corgrin wants, that's what he gets. Baroque, meet me at the shore to the southeast of here.
Our lives are our own.
Come, Corgrin. It is time to go. Who are you? Where are we going? It is me, Otago. We are going to the shore. Oh, do I like the shore? Yes. It is your favourite spot to give yourself time to think. Time. Oh, it's very sad. Oh, it's very sad. Okay. Let's go see him off. Oh, it's just resonance crystals, those things glowing in the air. That currency we'll be spending on renown and such.
What path brought you here?
Corgran's journey is close to its end. I need to do a few things to prepare, but I don't want to do any of them. I keep thinking if I don't, maybe he will be here for longer. But I know it's time for him to go.
Journey far and safe.
He enjoyed the walk, but it has taken a heavy toll on him. Colgrim barely recognizes me now.
May your choices return you here.
As unbound caretakers, we have a tradition for when a master bequeaths their mantle to their apprentice. Figuratively, of course. To do that, Colgrim will need a horn. He will then face me, blow the horn, and the sound signifies his passing of the mantle of the morning rise caretaker to me. I saw shale horns to the west of here. I would be thankful if you could bring me several of their horns. I will choose one that is suitable.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
The Unbound have a symbolic ceremony of cleansing. We perform it before a shutdown. It is a symbolic process of purification. For it, we need to gather Ashenfold, a flower that grows around the isle. We waft the smoke of the burned flowers through the fissures and cracks in our bodies to symbolically remove impurities. We are then ready to embrace our final moments. Otago looks at Colgrim, the hand on her chest. The face falls.
Let's commit our meeting
Yep,
to
no, we'll do that.
memory.
We'll go and gather the rest so he can... Man! Well written, it's... Again, I don't know if there are any of you out there in real life who've experienced when a family member or a loved one starts struggling with their memory and it starts fading and you start having those moments of confusion. Like, it does happen quickly like that, and it can turn very quickly. And a quest like symbolizing it here, I would be able to say that whoever wrote that like knew and is imparting well some of those feelings. It's a very tough thing. Let's get it done. We get him sent off proper. Poor Earthen fella. I was hoping the next quest is a little more uplifting, just to change up the variety. I believe we'll be going into a delve next. That'll be our third. I'm liking them as far as endgame systems go. Peacock. Nope. Boop. Nearly. Couple more flowers. Wish the music is hopeful, isn't it? Give horn, please. Oh, it wasn't dropping? Oh, no. It may be here a wee little while. That's alright, that's standard WoW things. Give the player a moment to breathe. You... Oh. Oh, that's Earthen thing. Those ones we met in the raft days. Oh, look. Tiny little ram. It's still the same model, just small. Very silly. Alright, one more horn. There's all his flowers. Come on. Bah. Give me it. The reality of doing like this quest and the reasons we're doing it, it would have been like, oh, we have a bit of a time limit here. We have to move quickly. We have to get going. I think it would have been, you know, disingenuous isn't the right word, but adding a timer to something like this would have been, you know, a fail state would have been pretty bad. Would have felt pretty bad. Alright.
no directive.
Remember,
needed.
the horns must be in pristine condition. These are beautiful. I feel sorry for the shale horns, but there are many of them around.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
Do you have the flowers?
May all
Thank
paths
you.
be open
I will
to
prepare
you.
them for the ritual.
Follow no directives but your
It is time for the ceremony, Baroque. Please place the bowl of ashen folds by Corgrin, and hand in the horn. Once the ceremony concludes, I will be the new caretaker, and I will have to say a final farewell to my friend. Corgrin will shut down peacefully, knowing that we were here by his side, in the place he loved most, something I wish and hope to have when it is my time. My core is mud, but it is a great honour to stand here with him, and with you.
Our lives are our own.
Alright, Corgrin.
Our forged paths intertwine.
This place, the sound of the waves, the sand under my feet, it is bringing together what shards of memories I have left. But there's so many memories I've lost. My inception, my first wanderings of this land. Otago is right. There is no other place I would rather shut down than here, in the waves.
Journey far and safe.
I, Corgrin. I, Corgrin, bestow the title of Caretaker of Morning Rise on you. I, Otago, receive the title with honour. And then he blew the horn. Why did the weather change?
A new experience.
What an honour it is to be here, to be present at such an event. You were part of it, and I know that deep inside him, somewhere within Corgrin's core, there will always be a living memory of you. Thank you. Otago gave you this horn. Using it would briefly share your knowledge with others around them. It's a trinket. Like, I can't ever sell this. I can't sell this. Why didn't they make it a toy? Oh, alright, well, we're keeping it. And we're keeping it forever.
Journey far and safe.
I always liked this spot. I always wondered what was beyond these shores. Here, the ocean will erode my body and take me over the dark sea. My lantern will light the way. Rest, Corgrin. Goodbye, my friend. Damn. Corgrin stands in the shallows, his once warm eyes now locked in a gaze of wonder at the horizon, as his lantern sways with the gentle ocean breeze. A small ornate plaque hangs on the lantern. It reads, "Here stands Caretaker Corgrin, in his final shutdown. May his rest not be dictated by tradition, but rather by choice. Caretaker Otago." Yeah.
Our forged paths intertwine.
It is done. Now is my time to take care and face the upcoming challenges of Morning Rise. I will miss Corgrin. I think this is going to be my new think-through spot when I need a zephyr of fresh air to clear my head, or when I need a listening ear.
May your choices return you here.
I am now the caretaker of Morning Rise. At last I feel the weight of this new responsibility on my shoulders. It is a great honour, but one I must prepare myself for. Please, help me complete one final task, and then I will be ready. Meet me back at the outpost.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Absolutely. With Corgrin shut down, I am the caretaker of Morning Rise. The Unbound will look to me to protect their legacies. It is a duty I must uphold alone. But before you go, please help me just one more time. Look at the outpost. Okay. Let's do it. Where's that trinket? You go over here. Buy my hearthstone. You be safe. We need to clear out this dragonflight leftover trash at some point. Is that all? Just a bit of all, please. Thank you. We'll swoosh our way up. Oh, rich ore down there. More webbed. Very good. Ooh, we can unlock a new mining specialization. Which one do we want? Now, quality ore, refinement, speed at which we mine. That will be useful for the explodey one. It's a different cooldown to overload, an additional charge of it, and to protect yourself and improve yield from the unusual deposits. And a quick glance through the big ones. Webbed, outlawed, weeping. I don't think we've seen a weeping. Significantly less damage from it. That'd be nice. And that might stop us actually dying. What about the more ore tree? Yeah, that's just more stats when gathering it all. And then refining it into higher quality. Which I'm not too bothered about up front. I'd rather acquire more than have it all refined. We'll get the mysterious one next. Again, it's going to be a while before we get too many more of these. We have to level it all the way here first and get some of these. But gaining knowledge takes longer. Right, what kind of fish is down there? Just river bass. Alright for now. We have a duty. Let's go see it done.
Welcome, Outlander.
There is one last task I must execute to formally become the new caretaker. I would appreciate your help. Please take one of our new memorial placards and heat it in the forge. You can quench it in the oil basin outside to temper it. Afterwards, my name must be inscribed on the placard. It is an ancient tradition, one I intend to uphold. Ready to help.
Journey far.
Before I told you I had mostly assumed Corgran's directives. Now I see that it is not true. I did the work, but never bore the burden. That was Corgran. I thought his strength was part of his directive, but now I know it is something I must learn. And the passing of the torch is all very symbolic. Corgran went into stasis, young for our standards. I wonder if it was because the duty weighed upon him. I may need an assistant soon as well. It is an honour to be a caretaker, also a dutiful burden. This memento is a reminder of what our work means, of what we truly preserve.
A new experience.
One more task, then I shall truly be the caretaker.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
You brought Corgran peace in his final moments. Now you have helped me fill his absence. Your aid will not be forgotten.
May your choices
Remember me, Earthen. Oh, that was a hell of a quest line for doing first thing in the morning. Oh, very emotionally charged. Oh, we need to find some silliness. That was wonderfully done. The off chance someone at Blizzard does one day stumble across this stream. Thank you. That was lovely. It was very well done indeed. Right, let's go kill stuff. Let's go boop some things. Let's go find Bran. Krigville's Rest. Oh, this is the guy they've all referred to. Let it be known that this site shall remain unfinished as a testament to those who have freed themselves from their binding. May this place remind us of the stagnancy we left behind us. May this site serve as my final resting place so that I, Krigville of the Unbound, may forever be free from the cycle. Forever enlightened, forever unbound. So it sounds like, from what we've heard so far, this is the Irvin who, like, took the rest of them away from the Titan's Edict. We'll slap it on tier 3. More damage, more health, more XP. Smothering shadows. Darkness enshrouds the area, reducing maximum health if not in candlelight. Cover keepsakes from invading kobolds. Okay, so we stay in the light. Hello, Bran. Velk. So you have come to aid us. Kobolds have seized this location and stolen several valuable artifacts. They even have taken the Helm of Krigvall. He was the first among us to choose to shut down. This tomb was built in his honor. If you recover our artifacts, I will allow you access to the treasure cache below as payment. Why would the kobolds want to take all these? Kobolds have always been a malfunction in our system, but they've never been so bold as to attack one of our catacombs. I suspect they are after the artifacts located here, precious items of great significance to those who have chosen to shut down. Our treasure room, however, has little value to us. Illogical as that may seem, it is filled with that which we were given, not that which we choose to value. If you recover our artifacts, I will grant you what lies within. Can you tell me about the darkness in this place? Something dark followed the kobolds here. They used the candles to keep it at bay. You will be depleted of all your strength if you stray too far from the candle's light. I discovered this the difficult way. Right then. You must get those artifacts back, and be sure to stay in the light. I've heard about the darkness here. Let's grab one of the candles to fend it off.
Grab one of those enchanted candles to stay safe from these shadows.
Thank you, Bran. Oh, it's already happening.
The candle gets weaker when you move.
Oh.
Watch your steps.
Why are you leaning on the wall in the darkness then? Come on. Stop it. It's like a candle creature. Fascinating. Wait, wobble. Well, I asked for silly. Now we be getting silly. Yo, where's that swole cobalt over there? Look at him, he's huge. Oh, we have to pull it.
Take of the spoils.
Thank you, Bran. Does that count as recovered? Yeah, I think it does. There's a rare in the Reno. I hope they change up these rares. In every single one of these so far, there has been Reno Jackson and Sir Finley, who just want to fight. No, I think when we're killing these kobolds, our candle is getting bigger. You too.
What are your orders? Be careful.
Every time. Same dialogue, same thing. Oh, he interrupted. That's nice, Bran. Gatling wand. That was like a half-stone mood he had. Well done. Take this pack of supplies. Yep.
Fantastic.
We'll have to hope in the endgame these change up more. I'm sure they will. Lightning bottle. Damage a stunned, rooted, or incapacitated enemy. Opens a lightning bottle that deals nature damage to enemies around you for a minute.
That's more like it.
That is, Bran. More kobolds to get and more candles.
Time to go all out.
Bless him. You jump on your griffin. You go all out, Brad. Oh. It filled our candle a tiny bit.
Fantastic.
Oh, the candle is gone. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take your candle. Now I am the monster. Oh, that's happening fast, isn't it? Oh, it's like a new thing on the health bar as well. Oh dear. Quickly now, Brad. Alright, big fella. Thank you, Bran. We did indeed dodge. Stand on Bran's traps, will you? Do I need to kill these tiny candle creatures to restock more candle? Probably. Right, next room, Bran. Come here, tiny candle. We're on 96. That did nothing. I ended its life for no reason. Sadness.
It's too far away.
Excuse those kobolds. We got little bat pets. Candle flamethrowers. How did they invent such technology? Alright, make sure we're checking the corners for any curios and goodies. Doesn't seem to be any in this room. And every time we move, that candle goes down, so bear it in mind. Right, we clear the room, get that candle over there, keep ourselves sorted. Yeah, we're only on tier 3 at the moment. I don't imagine we'll be in too many dire straits. Very curious at endgame how, like, will the tick rate be higher on top of taking more damage? Like, where will the danger come from, kind of thing.
Rest after that one.
Oh, Bran. Oh yeah, I should be healing you, I forgot. Just give me a second, Brad. We'll do some spenders on you, yeah? You're gonna be fine. Okay. Any goodies? Any goodies? Nay, not round there. You two have some goodies. Right. Could help pull, Bran. How many is that now? 3 of 11. This might be a bit of a longer delve than some of the others. But the mushroom one was all right, only that the mushroom people have that very high-pitched voice. Come on. Oi. How about whack a flag? Let me pull this one out of the way. Now, we go take candle. A candlelit sanctuary. Seems to be stopping it burning down. Noted, noted. Okay, candle over that way. So we clear this way out, go back around the other way, and then go pick it up. Don't want to waste it. Ah. Getting a lot of trash stuff. Just
got to know.
I know, Brent. Boop. Ah, there's one.
Fantastic.
He's so excited about it. Boop. Right, let's quickly go around this way, Brent.
Nice fight.
A chunk more damage there. Still had it though. Now enemies are a little tougher. We're actually seeing a bit more of our hero talents come into use. Quickly with these, need to get back to the light. Grab the booty. Pop. Whee! Candle and shrine. Move on. A swig of his tea as we make our way. I think I've timed that just right. Yep, we're good. Oh, that was just loot. Very nice. No, back. That did damage. Oh, and it kept doing damage.
Here we go.
How do you just back pocket that griffin?
You're looking up there, bro. Take a wee rest.
There's no time, Brad. We're gonna get eaten by the darkness. I mean, take a wee rest. Easy for you to say. You can fly out anytime. Wait for it. There we are. Don't you scratch me, little kobold. Right, hit that bat. Let's find Krigvar's helm. Should be up ahead. The helm's probably covered in wax. Let's clean it up before we hand it back. Right, that's fair, Bran, but I think you just want to look at it. I think that's an excuse for you to just look at it.
Grab one of those enchanted candles to stay safe from these shadows.
I know, Bran, I just don't want to get it until we start moving. We don't know if the boss room's going to have candles or not.
The candle gets weaker when you move. Watch your steps.
I'm trying to, Bran. I'm really trying.
Nice find.
But we need to pick up all the goodies. Hey, we got the helm. Oh! This place kobolds now. You no take. If I had a gold coin every time a kobold got in my way, I could retire. Alright, Bram, we're alright, we're alright. Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh, it picked me up and I'm on his... He took my candle!
You won't hit us with that one.
Thank you for the interrupt, Bran.
Longer by the second.
Hey, we did it, Bran. Well done. Anything hidden in the corners? Doesn't appear to be. Let's go get our treasure, Bran. See, now there's some goodies hidden in the corners.
Fantastic.
So much treasure. And we take so little. There's always a feeling in games. Like you see the giant hoard of it. Of course you can't pocket it all. Waxy treasure. An ancient curio. You hold the relic and discover a shimmering glow emanating from it. This looks important. The explorer's lead would be interested in this. Oh, it's one that Bran can equip, is it? What's this? Deployable recovery keg. Deploys a recovery keg that heals all nearby allies back to full health. Only usable outdoors once a day. Blimey. We'll bob that down there for now. Yeah, it's only one we can use as well. That'll be something for later. We got a light touch curio. Whenever we use a defensive ability, cooldown of 30 seconds or more, it heals us. Could be useful. Add it to the collection. Got a few now. Out of combat, movement speed's increased. Upon entering combat, haste is increased. Ooh, that seems pretty good. Absolutely. I'll take the damage one for now. That seems to be working for Bran. Might have to consider healing stuff down the line. Right, let's try the other chest. Wax. And... Ooh! Cape upgrade. It begins. Goodbye, Transmog. Ain't not a bad cape. It ain't a bad cape at all. Very good. Right, I don't think there's any more goodies sat about in the corners. Let's make our way. We just did that game. Click to complete. There we are. Hey, 75. I haven't even left the first zone yet. Unsurprising when we're doing all the side quests. Alright, do we want... stack things or a bigger heal? I think we'll go for Eternal Flame. Get that bigger heal going. Let's just quickly find something to boop the snoot of, just so we can see if it's like a new animation or anything. I would hope so. Anything nearby to boop snoot? Anything? Main quest that way. That's a hand in. That's a hand in. And that's the thing with Dagran and Speaker Brimf. We've got Rambleshire first then, I suppose. Another new little area. Keep his eye out for something. Doesn't have to be anything specific, just something where I can build up. Ooh, there's a rare over there.
I'm out of range.
Hopefully it is not dead. Level 73. That's fine, let's go have a go. Gives me a warp horn. Does that mean you can teleport? Or your horn is warped? Right, Eternal Flame. No different animation. Oh no, it's doing a little glow around us. There we are. Warm Flame. A little healing over time is very nice. Going to help us out, especially with the solo content we'll be doing down the line. New chest piece. Still not quite an upgrade there. A different awakened mountain giant. Interesting. It's all happening. The Rubians waking things up is going to come back to bite them in their ass. Crystallized bismuth. How's that? Caught 7 hours still. Alright. There we are. Alright. Rambleshire.
Tell me what drives you.
This music feels very Hobbit to Middle-earth. If what the merchant said checks out, landing here may be the best thing that's ever happened to us. Landed. We crashed and almost drowned. You call that the best thing? We're still going to find something shiny. Oh, it's these lot, the Explorer lot. I'm just going to take myself a quick bio break. Try not to be too long. We'll continue with this new little area. Let's just bob that into the chat for anyone coming in. There we are. Alright folks, if you're sticking around, I'll see you shortly. If not, thank you for giving me your time. I'll be back soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Give me a moment to yank my chair in. Oh. Wheels on carpet. Bad idea. Bad idea for those considering. Oh. Right. Let's get going then. We've got all kinds of people to chat to again.
Fine day for some tinkering, don't you think?
Join us on Dalaran, they said. It will be great, they said. Good thing I can swim. Tubes almost drowned me trying to carry him back to safe land. He latched himself onto my back. Just dig through the water. Oh well, we lived. I feel bad for everyone who is stranded here now. But the least we can do is make the best of it.
But I have so much science to tell you about.
Our merchant friend told us about some small islands off the northeast coast called the Free Shields. Apparently, there was a lot of Titan activity there long ago. To me, the activity sounded like Titan research and development. Exciting stuff. Tuberous and I are going to check it out. Parisa, my new Algari expedition trainee, is coming along to see true professionals at work. Care to join us? Oh, go on then.
All right, see you later.
I hope these shiny artifacts are worth something.
Oh,
Really, Tubes?
standing there.
Not in front of Farisa. I thought we talked about this. Farisa raised an eyebrow. Talked about what? And poof, they vanish. Let's go investigate the rest of the town while we're here. Hello?
How are ya?
Oh no, these have dwarven voices, not earthen voices.
For ya.
Small oversight there, Blizz. Small oversight.
Welcome, Outlander.
See, he's alright. Just these two here. Just these two here. Hang on. We do the right thing. Where's submit bug report? Support? Oh no, I haven't done this in ages. Oh no. In-game issues? Feedback. There we go. Oh no. Alright, let's not do this. Used to just be a button and you could type it in. They probably changed that up. On the off chance anyone Blizzard watches, these two. Wrong voices.
Communication in. Oh, sorry.
Small little oversight, I imagine.
Hello.
Quartermaster. We can sell our goodies. Right, let's double check our junk, make sure we're not selling any transmog. That's okay. Then we can sell our old armor. Get some money. While we're here, let's clear out the old stuff. We don't need our shovels anymore, we can sell those. And I think all of these down here were dragonflight stuff, so we can get rid of all of them for now. That's an old fish. We'll find more fish in future. Just want them out of the way more than anything else. We don't need our memories anymore. That was for getting the heirloom ring. We got that, so we don't need them. We don't need the space yet, but I'm just trying to keep on top of it. That was a new item we found. We can bob that over here. Don't need these. Definitely keep our tokens, our fishing stuff. It's Dragon Isles exploring. We'll leave that there for now. Keep our lucky horseshoe because, well, there is no real reason. It doesn't seem like it actually does anything for us, but we absolutely keep that horn. Alright. Let's sell our shovels. Now then, for cooking, I just want to make sure we put things in our warband bank, and they should be still available for us to make use of. So, we can warp it in, deposit all of our stuff. Goldfish is soulbound. Interesting. Rest we can dump in here. Hey, there we go. Then in our armor section, or we need to... Oh no. This all needs like using and clearing out at some point. We still have a load of dragonflight materials taking up space on the other side. Oh, and we're not purchasing a new one anytime soon. It's alright. We'll get there. We'll get there in time. It's very Hobbiton music. Absolutely. Right. See who's next. Rancher Ididifet. Idifet? You've got dwarven voice too.
What's on your mind?
Oh dear. Take a look around this beautiful town. What do you see? Ranchers and their moss walls. But where is this rancher's flock? In the guts of a beast they are. Stormscar they call him. Stormscar whose howl is as the thunder, whose bite is lightning, whose belly is full of my life's work. I came here to buy weapons, and all we have is ranching equipment. You look strong. Could you put an end to Stormscar's reign in our pastures? Can.
Safe travel.
You need your earthen voice, friend. Then there is another quest in here. Excuse me, very red old paladin there. Golgoth, the innkeeper. I heard there's a stranger out by the gates. Do you mind taking a look, human? See if they need help. Sure. Oh, mage. Violet Warden.
How are you?
The kind people of this town have given us sanctuary here. The least we could do is protect them from the dangers we brought with us.
Safe travels.
Anub Esek prefers to ambush her prey from below, a tactic that's well known by now, but highly effective. We are no strangers to Nerubian attacks. The Kyrian Tor is well equipped to handle such a threat. Dalaran was equipped. I cannot fend all of this town's foes, but you might be able to. I spotted an ambush near the road on the way here. An all too familiar tactic of an all too familiar foe. Go spring the trap and slay the monsters that lurk below.
Have a good one.
Absolutely.
See you around.
Mage Slayer. Ooh! It's one of these plant people from, like, Warlords of Draenor. Some hints we might see all of them about. And all the little rooty teases we got. The Mage Slayer is known to extract all of the mana from its victims to be used as batteries in grand rituals. Yeah, they were trying to overtake Stormwind at one point. There's still remnants of that, like, above Stormwind to a mountain near the side. I confess I have come here with reason. There is one entity that may be out there still that cannot be allowed its freedom. A prisoner from the Violet Hold that we begrudgingly know as the Mage Slayer. I had come to request aid from these people, but they are farmers and ranchers. I hope you are better equipped for a challenge. Seek out this fiend, put an end to its existence.
See you later.
We shall. We shall. Now, innkeeper, you said there was somebody near the gates of town. Was that just the people we went and saw, or is there actually more about this way? What is it, lightning moss sheep? Sure, hunters will be gathering some of them. Odd that some of them are just covered in lightning bolts. Quest is up above. Whoop! There we are. Oh, Helmet! Hello again. Well, hey! It's you again, Baroque. Shame I don't have any elementals for you to get into shape. Oh yeah, we got him out of the, There was a sleeping mountain giant under a waterfall, which we helped out with. But I do have another favour to ask you if you're up for it. A friend of mine, Altbrig, lives out at Free Shields. He studies the wild cloud rooks from here, and he and I talk about them from time to time. But I haven't heard from him in a long time. Would you check on him for me? Sure. We're going to Free Shields anyway. Give Altbrig my best when you see him. We will. Let's have a quick check around the gates. Oh, entrance, I suppose, for lack of a better term. Oh, fish. Glimmer pool. Not the one we need at the moment. Rook Tender Love Cellar.
My directive is to tend to the stormwatch.
It's a nice outfit. Oh, Twin sent you. Probably misses my help brushing out the rooks. But there's something amiss here in Rambleshire. There should be a storm overhead. Been visible from Dornagal for as long as I can remember. About that storm, I fear the local Mosswell operation is in trouble.
Fly high, strike true.
Thunderhead Peak normally boasts a perpetual storm from which the local mosswood draws energy. Without it, the poor deers look to be listless and near dead on their feet. That makes them easy picking for predators. To get moss production back on track, we'll need to get to the bottom of the missing storm. But first, we need to beat back these predators before they turn the moss walls to gravel. Good morning, AJ in the chat. Hope you're doing well today. You missed a hell of a heartfelt questline earlier. An old earthen fellow who was losing his memory before shutdown. It was Very gut-wrenching. Very gut-wrenching. It was good stuff, though. How are you this morning, bub?
Trust
Doing
in
well,
the
I hope.
edicts.
Sleepy sheep. Well, can all be sleepy sheep on a Sunday. The energized moss that these flocks produce is a favourite treat for the storm rooks. But with the storm gone, the rams are lethargic, vulnerable, and no longer producing. We may not be able to conjure a storm, but we could offer the moss walls a motivating zap. See if you can find a lodestone that will hold a charge, and bring it up here to, oh no, Shalbendere, so she can get it loaded up.
Returning to task.
I'll head into the village to find someone who knows what's going on with the storm. The lack of one, rather. You've got a nice coat, my lady. Should Embrace stay here for now? I don't want you spooking the livestock. Oh, that's the name of the storm griffin. Okay. Right. Well, let's get him then. I didn't mean to kill the sheep, game. Curse you, AoE. Oh, it made angry sheep noises. The way it died, no, it flooped down. Oh, no. Very silly attention to detail. Think about how long it must have taken one animator to make the sheep die animation. Pretty good. Oh, Helldivers 2, AAJ. I started it. It was not the most solo-friendly game, unfortunately, and doing missions by oneself was difficult. But I had a lot of fun. It reminded me a lot of just playing, like, Mass Effect 3's multiplayer, just in terms of the busyness against the hordes ahead of you. I think there's a reason a lot of folks love it. Imagine it's very easy to get into with a friend group as well. You enjoy yourself there. You save Super Earth. Zap these sheep in the meantime. Yeah, they've been pushing out content on a very decent cadence as well. Seems like there's a lot to be enjoyed there on Helldivers. It's one we might cover on the channel sometime in the future. Plan is to at some point just go through different live service games and see how the service is holding up. Be a ways off yet though. Ah, big wolf. Hello! Is that more sheep? Wake up, sheep. You're just walking around your fields one morning and you see one of these, like, just huge amounts of these things just roaming the area. Terrifying real-life prospect. Fantasyland's always super dangerous. It's for your average individual, like me or you, with, like, between 1 and 10 hit points. To put it into D&D terms. Well, I'm glad you've had some good times with it then, AJ. I wish you the best of luck. With the buggos and the robots. And whatever else they've added in the meantime. I know there's a lot of rumours for a third faction. The first game had some. Not a game I played either. But there's a lot of stuff from in that game that folks are expecting to come along. Exactly. Sky Mantas, just on your morning walk. Like, no, I think we're good. Don't need that in my mornings. Hello, Mage Slayer. Luckily for me, I'm not a mage. Very good. I'd have hoped he'd have a bit of dialogue. We don't get enough of that kind of enemy around to actually inform us of, like, plans and what they're doing. No! Leave the sheep alone! Our AoE killed the sheep. God damn it. I wish there was a way for the game to tag things that are, like, neutral, but, like, we don't want to hurt them. Zap the sheep. A casual mountain giant. I'm just very content with how shiery the music feels. It's very nice. Right, that's a bunch of those quests. Let's go hand those in. You're telling me Storm's gone on account of a missing ram? Not just any ram.
Every Stormrook has its own personality.
The lodestone should hold just enough of a charge to give the moss wolves the motivation they need in return to their corals. It won't hurt them.
Back to the Stormrooks.
Moss wolves look like they have a bit more pep. Hopefully they'll start producing again soon. If the storm comes back, that is. Rantius Tenspor believes he knows why the storm is missing. He claims 2 legendary ram brothers re-energize the storm once a year. Just not this year for some reason. Doesn't bode well.
Titans be your guide.
I know it's fair. When dealing with forces like the Holy Light, you know, whack. That should buy the ranchers and their flocks some time while we figure out what's going on with the missing storm. No storm means no moss. No muss? No moss, which means grumpy stormrooks. According to the locals, the storm is born of 2 legendary rams butting heads atop Thunderhead Peak. They think one of them went missing, if you can believe that. I mean, I can. I've seen crazier stuff, my dear. I've seen all kinds of garbage in this world of Warcraft. Listen, Wellstreet, he's got a dwarf voice again. Someone coming in to do final touches just missed the voices here. Listen well, stranger. Once a year, the great Ram Durzan, Lord of the Southern Storm, crosses the Isle to meet his brother, Belts on Thunderhead Peak. Clash of their horns heralds the storm and brings prosperity for another year. Something is wrong. Durzan has not come, and the skies have cleared. Storm Rider may not believe, but I sense you have seen wilder things. I just said that! I just said that! Ask around if you still have doubts. Just please, help us find Durzan.
Watch your back.
You really believe 2 rams make the storm? Here at Dar Oztan, yes. But if their horns don't clash, the storms abate. You've seen this, with your own eyes. Heard more than seen, and felt more than heard. Aye. Big bangy noise. Rancher, what do you know of this?
How are ya?
Some wonder why we don't see him cross the fields. I suspect he rolls in beneath the cover of fog.
Off with you.
Bit of a mystery. Bit of a mystery to discover. Rancher.
Welcome.
I imagine if he crosses by land, we'd have found massive hoof prints in the fields. Maybe he can fly?
See you soon.
Maybe a Stormran can fly. There's the other one. There. Hop. What have you got to say?
What's on your mind?
Once heard a miner working the causeway say she saw old Durzan leap from the top of Full Madran to Thunderhead Peak in a single bound.
See you soon.
Oh, less flying, more jumpy ram. Oh, Rancher, I sorted out your stuff. Thank you, adventurer. My role in this world is to be a rancher. Yours is to slay wolves. We all have our places.
Off with you.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen far too much to think like, oh yeah, 2 rams creating a thunderstorm, that's fine. That's relatively normal, all things considered. We heard of Deathwing, you know. Dragon broke the world, you know.
Good day to you.
Oh, we only found one of the 2.
Have a good one.
Dalaran may be in ruins, but the current Tor does not grant you release, Mage Slayer. Thank you for your assistance. Are you sure you defeated all of it? Interesting question. Did it put roots in the ground? NPC. 2 head-butted sheep make lightning. Makes sense to me. Like, we're learning of their culture. There's a lot of crazy stuff here. Where's this other one then? Over here. Right, we'll go kill him first and bring that back. Even then, they've got wolves that are, like, biting with lightning bolts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not far-fetched for them here, I wouldn't think. And the Storm Rider's riding on a Cloud Griffin, so the fact that she's, like, lightning rams? Bleh. Wild. Nice ambush, Anubisak. Nice ambush. Except we saw you burrowing on the way here. iron claw, some rich iron claw, yes. Lovely. And we deposited a good old chunk of stuff into our war bank. Cannot deal with the ghost fish though. Alright, we'll chop that up or use it in something down the line, I'm sure. Right, let's give her the other one. She might give us a third quest, which is why I wanted to make sure I handed these in to her first.
Hello.
Thank goodness. With your aid, we may be able to make a difference this time. These people deserve safety.
See you later.
You as well. Wait. That's the free shields. That's where those people are going to have an expedition. I think we'll head to them. We'll do Durzen for these Thunder Ram. Then there for the explorers. And then further into free shields, as I expect they will lead us there too. Grab more of these crystals. Oh! Big Ram just here. He has been webbed by Nerubians. Well, that'll certainly make leaping somewhere more difficult. Centipedes? Why are the centipedes lightning guardians? His little antenna crackled. I bet that's a good hunter pet. I don't mean that in like stats or anything. It's just cool if hunters can now get like... With all the stuff they can probably get big centipedes. Alright, let's get you out of here then. Mighty Ram, who is exhausted. Chop your feet out from that. To be fair, we are like about its ankle. Those weird flying spiders, like mosquito noses. Ugh. There you go. The great beast's eyes flutter as he scents helpers come. He inclines his head in thanks and he's off. Was quick. Oh, he's just here. It's one big ram. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
You found him. Why hasn't he gone to the mountain? Why does he look so forlorn?
Watch your back.
You say the Nerubians had him. Not sure what they wanted with old Durzan, but he looks weakened by the ordeal. We can't have that if he's to challenge his brother Belts on the mountain. The moss harvested from our flocks given the storm roots a kick, so Durzan might benefit from it as well. Collect a bushel's worth and make an offering. And if the moss walls get ornery, be sure to put them in their place.
Safe
Want me
travel.
to go around slapping your sheep? I've studied accounts and stories of the first Stormrooks. Some say they were pulled into our world by great clashes of lightning. How'd it go again? The brothers' brawl tore sundered skies. A jagged scar that screams and sings comes soaring storms. On crackling wings. You said you didn't believe him and you had an old legend in your pocket. I wish Balgrim could be here for this. You'll have to go tell him he's a bit busy waiting for me at a dungeon right now. Sheep. Embarrassed by its loss of moss. Oh, it is! It's naked now! Bless. Sorry, sheep. We're getting more of your moss. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. It's purely natural.
I can't attack them.
At least it's not making me kill them. Come on, we need some of your moss, please. There must be one chill sheep here. Keep forgetting I have that new heal. I'm going to swap that with Divine Toll. Just so I am encouraged to use it a bit more. There we go. Hey, a little heal over time. I like that warm, bubbly effect. It's nice. It's nice. God damn it. Hey! One okay sheep. Just the one. We'll take it. Let's give him some wool. Here you go, Durzan. Nom 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 nom. Very nice. Well now, that did him right. Are you? You said that twice now. It's going to be a whole thing, isn't it, Rancher Kesput?
You got my attention.
That seemed to do the trick. I think he's ready to return to his brother on Thunderhead Peak.
Off with you.
I follow the edicts.
Durden looks hale and hearty again. That moss packs a real punch. I have a sense that he's ready to go. I just wish we had more time. I have so many questions. But the greatest of those questions will be answered when he reaches the peak. We shouldn't send him up there alone. But I think he trusts you to take him.
Returning to
Yeah,
town.
sure, we'll go along with. Oh, he's fast. An NPC moving quickly. Who would have thought? I'm here, fella. Let's keep going. No. Oh, he's fighting it. That's very kind of you to help. Oh, a load of Nerubians. Nope. The mistress calls. Not in death, she doesn't. We hope. Oh, crystallized iron claw. We'll get you up here first. Oh, and right there, the brother. And an ambush. Up they go. Ooh, a stone. Horns of the hills. The ancient tablet has been eroded by both time and weather alike. Many of the words appear to be missing. From far off we urban climb, to our sights we planned, and there we found creatures stone. Horns were curved and grand. While stone grazed, two crests had clashed. With no ire in their, our quarry shook the mountains. Their crashing pile. As brothers, their clashing rang. Their horns had the sky. Top of blooming hills, a wanderer stood by. Verdant eyes she peered within, there with life aflame. Through slaten their hides were made, their spirits claimed. Scribed by Drin. So Freya came here and helped them out. Hello, Teddy in the chat. Hope you're doing well today. Not sure if Bubble Boy refers to me or the Rams. But we'll take it in either case. Where was that bit of ore? I saw it on my map. I saw it. That's alright. Let's get to the top of the mountain. Oh, no, there. Yes, give me more bismuth. Oh, we've just let them go up and now it's raining and there's a storm. Look at that. Job done. It worked. You did it. We did.
Need of a storm rook?
The legends were true. The storms, the rooks, and these rams, they're all connected. I have so much more to learn. But thank you for setting me on this path.
Fly high.
What's next for you, Storm Rider? Not a Storm Rider. Just a rook tender. But I'd stay on a bit if I could. I can feel some kind of connection here. To the storm? Perhaps. If the storms are where the rooks first came from, then I need to know more. Matt, I suppose we'll run into you later then, Lucella. Alright, now we head over to Free Shields in the corner over here. To our Dragon Isles expedition friends. Keeping an eye out for... Yes, there it is. Shiny ore. And for those calm fishing spots so we can get more pike to save that turtle's rat friend. Back in the other village. Explore the Isle of Dorn. There we are. One more shiny ore. Nope. Tree. Lovely. Going our way over. What's that up there? A Titan console. Oh, I've been wounded. Gorlock, claws venomous? Medic? Medic! You tripped and hit your head. The Gorloks didn't even touch you.
Yeah, Farisa and I took out the Gorlok.
Well, I distracted it. Shh! You're making me look bad in front of Baroque. It's fine, Renan. You have only made yourself look bad. It's fine.
Hello. Hello.
Alright, I'm fine. It's just a scratch. But it took the three of us to bring down one little Gorlok, so it's good you decided to join us. Take care of yourself, AJ. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye. Oh, nice smelling you.
Oh, his voice is way less squeaky than I was giving it.
No? Oh, hey, boss. Oh, you need a guide?
Okay. This island is dangerous. I can smell the shinies. Us calls them Titan artifacts. But they fetch a high price, so I still call them shinies. Not the only smell around here. It stinks of those Gorloks. They smell wet, humid, and a bit like dead fish. But the boss says we're here to find shinies, Titan artifacts. We gotta do what we gotta do. Why no mount keybind from Teddy in the chat? It's just never seemed that necessary to me. I don't have a huge number of keybinds, so I just have them set up for combat stuff pretty much. I'm not that bothered. It's a click away. See, I've never enjoyed having things on like multiple button presses. I just never got into the practice of doing it. Having one set up for a mount specifically is probably not a bad idea, especially on Shift W. That actually sounds pretty good. Have to set it up on one of the sidebars though. Hang on.
Oh, smell you again soon.
I never consider. I always, when I think of like hotkeys and stuff, I always think about them for like just combat stuff. I never even considered putting one on a mount. Let's have a gander. Let's see. So if I have on two, if I have R there, Shift W. We'll bob our main mount there. Well, it certainly makes dismounting easier. Thank you, Teddy. Oh yeah, that helps an awful lot. We'll continue then. 30 binds on your shot? It doesn't surprise me. It's why in the talent tree I never pick totems and stuff. I'm like, I don't want more buttons to press. I can't be dealing with it. I suppose as we do more on stream, considering more in future might be necessary.
Be safe now.
For now, I appreciate the mount one. As you know, we are here to collect some Titan shinies, artifacts, whatever. And Ryan thinks the more shinies, you know what I mean. The better chance we have figuring out something about the Titans. I'll make that Renan happy, but it'll also ensure I have some extras to take back my store back home. My wife, Persimona, is waiting for him back in Loam. I can't go back empty-handed.
Oh, heavy scent trails.
I know I'm new to expeditioning, but there is probably a reason why this place was abandoned, right? Don't worry. If there was something fishy around here, I'd smell it. Yes, we know what we're doing. Tubes and I are professionals.
Fine day for some tinkering.
Just so you know, my expedition this time is officially sanctioned. I got my own expedition, can you believe it? I guess my rogue spelunking in Zarelek caverns was a risk worth taking. I got promoted, I met the new dragon aspects. Okay, crashing was a setback, and yes, all my gadgets are at the bottom of the ocean, and the Gorloks are probably going to find them. But think how many discoveries in this Titan test site playground are just waiting to be dug out by professionals like us.
Alright, see you later.
I'm unfamiliar with that individual, Teddy. Is that another WoW tuber or streamer? Tuber, as if I just used that word. You know what I mean. Always happy to learn more about folks. And happy to learn more channels out there. Brisa has done some reconnaissance for us, and I found the Gorloks are digging up artifacts and fiddling with them. I think it means that the artifacts emit heat. Maybe that means some artifacts are still functioning. Imagine, the Titans created technology to shape worlds, and now a fish uses it to warm their fins? Ha! The Gorloks won't give them up, and I don't want to be a Renan Kabob either. I hate to ask because they want to be warm, but could you do something about them? I suppose we'll be going and killing them. See, now I've got to remember that my mount button isn't over there. It's alright, we'll get there. Everybody hit that Gorlok.
need to get closer.
I feel I've missed some context there, Teddy, in the chat. Don't believe I suggested arresting you. But I'm glad you're enjoying a fine meal. It's making me hungry.
I'm out of range.
And this fellow was sulfuron as well. One day I will go back and finish crafting that damn thing. I only had some of the materials. Glimmer pool, not the ones we need. Blimey. Good on him. I can only imagine that's extremely difficult. And I assume that's classic Nax. Because I know they did something to kind of bring it back a bit. I can't remember if it was during Dragonflight or Shadowlands, but they did something where you could go get, like, old profession transmogs through Nax and stuff. I never went and looked at it. But again, I assume you're talking about classic. Which I've also never gone and looked at, to be honest. Do not have much desire to go backwards in the game, as it were. Not backwards in the derogatory sense, just those aspects of the game don't really interest me these days. Bing. There we go. Oh, check all the fish. Glimmer pool. Festering rock pool. Calm ripple. That's what we need. Calm ripple. You need me to hit Control R. If I hit Control R and something crazy happens, I'm blaming you. Nothing happens. Nothing happens on Control R. There's nothing set up there. I'm sorry to disappoint. I've been playing since then myself. Tail end of vanilla. Never felt the need. That's fair and more just not being bothered about the setup, I suppose. I've managed fine with the buttons and hotkeys I've got. I don't mind a bit of clicking. I'm not playing at a high end. Don't really do group content these days. Did a little bit over the years. But even in like the height of like my PvP days and doing arena, I still never felt a huge amount of need. I'm sure it would have made me just more efficient as a player, but at the end of the day, I don't feel too... what's the word? I don't feel it too necessary to be so efficient. Well, in mod, shamans ran faster than druids. That does not surprise me. Right, bet we get another cursed fish immediately. Oh no, a dilly-dally dace. Mischievous fish that zips throughout Kazalgar, often mistaken for a nibbling minnow or a regal dockty back. Its speed and size creates a habit of finding itself where it shouldn't be. We can toss it back in the water and increase our fishing skill. Ooh. Ah. Well, I've hit it a few times now, and I don't know if it's showing up anywhere, but there we go. Did a lot of testing to make sure the stream was up and running alright in the months before going live. Nah, there's the cursed fish. We're just over a month in now. I started on the 22nd. Oh, I see. Combat nameplates. I'll leave that off.
No? Oh, hey, boss.
Ah, you're more towards the top end, Teddy. I see, I see. I haven't even ventured into mythic dungeons, let alone raids. I'm happy they're adding a way I can enjoy the story more in raids and take me time. Even if it's just the end boss. Rated BGs I loved the idea of, and now in War Within that they're adding like a matchmaking to them, so I can queue up and do some without having to worry about forming a group. I am interested in trying to jump back into PvP a little bit. I know it'll be overwhelming and there'll be too many, in terms of like folks who use a lot of add-ons to keep track of stuff and just game knowledge. But I'm certainly curious to give it another go, this expansion.
Safe now.
We'll see how well we do. I'm sure it'll be an absolute mess. But I can still enjoy them, even if I ain't winning that many. Tuberos looks at the Titan artifacts.
You need a guide?
This one smells very acidic, and it's broken. I can take it to the shore. Ranam would like to see that one. Oh yeah, these are great. Thank you for bringing them to me.
You are welcome.
Ooh, happy scent trails.
FPS number would be right behind the middle action bar. Oh, I see it. Bottom right, down there. Yeah. There it is. It's sat at about, well, it's over 100 at the moment. Leave that on for a moment. I'll knock it off after I've finished the next quest read. Rishra is doing a great job so far. I guess I'm not doing bad at this mentoring thing. I just keep thinking, what would Laphos have done? And then I'm sad. But my inner Laphos has never steered me wrong.
But I have so much science to tell you
Wonderful!
about.
Now we can focus our attention on what really matters, the artifacts. I wonder what we will discover.
Bye.
Baladash Malinore.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. Delegate the hard stuff to someone else, take the artifacts, catalogue them, then profit?
Remember the Sunwell.
I like 1,000 versions on every slot of gear. That's PvP gear. Well, fair enough, Teddy. Gear and the numbers therein have, again, less bothered by. I do love getting for transmogs though, and missing out on so many elite sets in recent years has been, oof, especially some of the last ones in Dragonflight. There were some real nice recolors in there. Very nice stuff. That Druid white and gold one, I was like, oh, if only I could. While these two were ordering you around, I thought I would make something useful. Make sure the Gorloks were not going to surprise us here on the beach. None of them seemed interested in us. Then I saw one huge Gorlok. It killed off some smaller Gorloks and then took off. Had something glowing in its claw though. Had to be an artifact. And it looked like it was working. We've got to get it back. And by we, I mean you. Larger than average Gorloks are above my dragon scale pay grade. Oh, thank you. It was a real nightmare to set up with streaming.
Oh, didn't see you standing there.
Well, it shows my target on there on the side when I'm clicking on someone. But I haven't like got them set focus. My set focus bobs off to the side.
Fine day for some tinkering, don't you think?
It all works well enough for me. Now, bob the SVS now because that number's starting to annoy me. There we are. New knowledge though, again, played this game for a long time. Never known that was a thing. I appreciate learning, so thank you for your insights, Teddy. Bramwell. Goodbye. Where's this artifact you were guarding then? Oh. It just took a moment for his corpse. A lot of fish around here. Should do a little more fishing. Got a long way to go to level up all that fishing skill. But yeah, the ultra wide was a nightmare to set up for streaming. It was not proving too doable to both stream and record at the same time in those resolutions. And I had to really mess around to make it so it wasn't either super laggy, super like grainy. My technical knowledge isn't huge. It took a couple months, but we got there. Hey, I don't mind a bit of nitpicking. As long as someone's elitism isn't at the derogatory is the wrong word, isn't like bludgeoning someone else, then I don't mind at all. Everyone can take pride and passion in how they enjoy the game. That's fair enough. Stuff for free tends to be better.
The reckoning is at hand.
I can hear it humming from here. Ow. It irritates my ears. Let's see if our two professionals, Ranan and Tuberos, know what this artifact is.
Salama, a shiny
Now that's a
ball.
shiny. Oh wow, I think this one still works. Okay, but what does it do? They don't know. I mean, especially when we've just started, like, on the weekday evenings, we've started Elden Ring, and Elden Ring has those, like, the black boxes at the side for chunks of it as well. And there's been all kinds of games where I've had to muck around with them. And to be honest, a lot of it made me regret getting an ultra-wide, Because so much of it just seemed like a lot wasn't built for it. So the fact WoW's just been great with it, doesn't surprise me at all. I don't know if I even have my ultra-live when I played FF14. I can't comment on how good or bad it was at the time. I can imagine, on average, I imagine most folks do not have or use one, so. It's like graphics cards. Like, the people who dug into, like, the Steam numbers of late, and there was... The people who are using the most modern stuff, like, was a really small percent, and one of the highest percentages were people using, like, 1600 series or something, like, old ones now. It's pretty validating in terms of, like, where I'm at with my setup. I thought my 3080 was getting old, but no, it's going to be fine for ages. It'll be fine.
I have so much science to tell you about.
You found a buzz orb. That's what the Niffin call it. I kind of went with it. It's still in good condition. Still buzzing, humming, and warm to the touch. I haven't seen one since we were in Zalarelec Cavern. Broke, you should see if we can get it to work. I will stand back here, just in case it is, not friendly. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure. 2016, Teddy?
Right.
Blimey.
See you later.
I've been, like, I'm trying to remember, like, to listening to, like, tech stuff or, like, the old Giant Bomb podcasts. I know they were talking about them pretty early on, but man, that must have been crazy all the way back then. Now, 8 years? Blimey. Was it a nightmare? Was it absolute hell to get any game running with it properly? Yep, fair enough. Fair enough. You find a groove on the orb that has 3 buttons. The condition of the middle and right buttons suggests that they have been used more than the left button. The button hums. Light up when your hand nears them. Okay, so let's press the left button, which hasn't been pressed. It's moving! Oh! You press the button and the orb starts to hum louder. The runes on its surface grow brighter. Press middle and right, or right the middle. Does not ring a bell for me, Teddy, but maybe. Worst cold ever sounds pretty bad, though. Professionals, huh? Shush! Patience. Ooh. Well, congratulations, Teddy. That's a pretty big achievement to get there. First max Doomhammer. Very nice. Go left. Then we go middle, then right. God damn it. Okay, so that's not working. Let's try right. Okay, it moves either way. Not very well played to you. A lot of good numbers over the time. Certainly be looking to you for advice in the months ahead when I show up horrendously in PvP things. Make you facepalm, sigh, gag even. It'll be fine. Okay, middle. Then try right, left. It works! It's alive! It's alive!
I'm a rich Niffin.
It's not his voice. Oh! And it's gone. Oh. Scanning life forms. What is it doing? Danger. Unidentified life form. Scanning for active defense grid. Alpha site uplink required. Repositioning. Oh, it's off. Oh, that's pretty cool. We've met some of the devs.
Oh, yes.
Emma,
Hello.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for that.
I have so much science to tell you about.
Alpha site. Defense grid. I don't like the sound of that. We should get going. I don't want to be here if its friends come back with it. That's not a reunion party I want to be part of. Hopefully, it won't turn in on Frishra. Nah, probably not. Anyway, we should get going. Like now. Catch you later, bro. Thanks for your, help, I guess.
Bye.
The latter I don't know, but meeting devs at GDC always sounds like a really fun thing. I hope I get to go myself one day. Where's this Titan console? Ooh. Discover the following lore objects. This is the first lore object we've found? God damn it. This Titan console is worn by the elements. The arm of a watcher still clutches its dial. Although it reacts to your touch, it's no longer functional. On a closer inspection, you discover this console is dedicated to the protocol of deactivation, but it is unclear what it means. Deactivating what, I wonder? Hang on, that little Titan ball shot up to the top of that mountain over there. Let's just go have a look and see if it bobbed up a quest or not. Just in case. Ooh, glyph. We'll grab that at least. Boop. Bit of ore as we fly by. Gimme, gimme, gimme. No. Imagine it is quite a thing to meet folks who inspire us, so good on you. I'd love to meet some of the WoW devs someday. And the new folks in charge throughout the course of Dragonflight have done so well. Even the old guard, like meeting Metzen, oh, that'd be a dream. A cave. No, just a jade pearl. Big money, I had 200 gold. Not bad at all. Is Void Totem in the toy box? I'm not sure, let's have a look. I've had all kinds of bits and bobs over the years, but I don't have huge. 245 out of 287. Void. It is! Place a Void Totem that will weaken the barrier between this world and the Twisting Nether for 10 minutes. Yes. Why is that relevant, Teddy? What does it mean that I have Void Totem? You've asked for a reason. Oh, Calm Ripple. Yes, 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 yes. Give me more pike. Oh, we'll need to grab it out of the warband bank. God damn it. We can do that at the end. We can go save the turtle at the end. No, not bloody perch. Give me the pike. I don't have any fish that help me. Those crabs fighting behind me? That distracts me completely. Like beating an eel! What is happening here? Leave that eel alone! Can I boop it back into the sea? I can't. That's so strange. Like someone had to put that there, you know what I mean? It doesn't just happen. Oh, just to see the effects of the void. And chugging it whenever it's off cooldown. That's fair enough. There are plenty of toys I use fairly regularly. Or did. And bob it out for you, no problem. Oh, we didn't get a single one. Oh. Yep. It's pretty voidy out here now. I'm gonna turn it off, though. I can't turn it off. Oh, no. What have you done? What have you done, Teddy? No, not like this. How far does that reach? Oh, I see. I have to be right next. That's okay. Whoa. I thought I'd been tricked into completely bodying the new skybox and cancelling the music. Pretty cool, though. I'd forgotten. I can't remember where I got that toy. Wager a BFA or Legion quest? Oh, cave. Give me your ore. Stuff. Pulls up the saddle. Field journal. Fortunately, not a huge range. A very silly taller paladin indeed. I do believe the name, though. Ah, what? Right. Oh man, I haven't thought about that area in ages. Entry 1. The Cloudrocks seem to have chosen the Free Shields as their sanctuary, and so it shall be mine. Like nesting seabirds, they appear to favour the isles for their safety, but they fashion no nests and lay no eggs. They are still vulnerable to predators, as they lack the tenacity and fortitude of their Stormrock cousins. Well, those must be the more fluffy ones we saw Moira riding. The cave on the south side of the central shield appears to be their den. I have found one on my own on the northern side of the island, where I believe I can observe them without disrupting their inherent behaviours. It is the added benefit of putting my past behind me. There is only open ocean and sky before me. Entry 342. Oh, we've jumped. Unlike normal birds, the Cloudrocks do not need to eat or drink. As elementals, they draw their energy from some other source which still eludes me. And yet, I have just this morning observed the Cloudrocks diving down to the ocean surface and snapping their beaks at the waves. One even made off with a fish of some sort, though I cannot say what became of it. Have they been observing the gulls and falcons as they hunt? Is this a form of mimicry? What use does an elemental have of a fish? And again, the Stormrocks never needed to eat either, but they came to adore the moss grown over in Rambleshire. Entry 617. The Cloudrocks have fallen into clear patterns of behaviour, which I now believe I can rely upon. Every morning at sunrise and again at dusk, they hunt. During those spans of time, their den is empty, and I have this day confirmed. At the risk of tainting my study, I ventured into their cave while they were out, to see what I could learn. There were bones, fish bones to be precise, and to be more precise, I believe them to be the remains of eels, exclusively. I brought back samples to better study and confirm my suspicions. I also noted a steady current of air in the cave with no clear source. I am left to wonder if the mere presence of the Cloudrocks has imbued the place with their elemental essence. Oh wow, we have jumped again. Quick swig of tea. So cold now. So cold, but I need the honey in it or my throat's going to give out. Now, I did mess around with UI Scale when they first added in the edit mode and all of that. But I found it a little claustrophobic. Are you saying that for my sake or as an audience member? Because if it's an audience thing to help read, I wouldn't mind bringing it up a little bit. Again, these are still early days for me, so I'm more than happy to work with feedback. Entry 1975. I have crossed a line. I cannot help myself. Knowing that the Cloudrocks are partial to the electric eels in these waters, I have begun fishing them up and making offerings at the mouth of the Rook's Den. It's my understanding that some predatory birds insist on only eating prey that they kill themselves, but this is not the case with the Cloudrocks. They would appear to be equally comfortable as scavengers. In this case, though, a little scavenging is necessary. When a lonely old earthen serves up dinner on a platter at one's doorstep. Have I been out here too long? Have I grown too attached? How is it difficult to read the text I'm doing? No, it's a fair criticism. Give me a moment. Let me see. Wasn't in there. It was in interface. Trying to remember. No, it's in here somewhere. Hang on. Was it in edit mode these days? Oh no, that's just showing the grid. No, I don't need to show the grid there. I used to know how to do this. Bear with me, it's been some time. Oh. UI, there we are. Let's bump it up to 95. Let's see what happens. Oh! Nope. Nope. See what 80 did. Oh, so close. Right, let's try it and knock it to... oh, it only goes to 65. Okay, that didn't do too much. So, 75. Let's see what that does. Still a bit heavy. Try 70. Okay. Yeah, that all looks a bit clearer. A bit closer up. How's that in terms of the reading on the side there, Teddy? Any better, or would it serve to be a little deeper in terms of along that scale? Certainly helping me. Just again, I like my UIs in games to be a little more minimal, so I try not to clutter too much. But in terms of having an audience now, I need to make more of those considerations. I don't mind the default UI, I just wanted more of the action bars bobbed up and about the place. Moved a few bits around. Entry 1975. I have crossed a line, but I cannot help myself. Knowing that... Pardon me. Oh, thank you very much, Teddy, and thank you for your assistance. Knowing that the cloud rooks are partial to the electric eels in these waters, I have begun fishing them up and making offerings at the mouth of the rook's den. Oh no, this is the one we read. Sorry. Jesus! 1975. 81,216. Something has happened today. Other elementals have erupted from the earth and risen to the sea. I know not what has caused this disturbance, but they have driven the cloud rooks from their den. Worse, one of the rooks was unable to escape, arrived just in time to witness it dissipate into nothingness. I have seen storm rooks disincorporated in this battle. This is the first time I've seen a cloud rook meet the same fate. They are such gentle creatures, making this feel different. Now the other cloud rooks circle above the neighbouring island, seemingly unwilling to land. Well, for me, that's Control Z. Nope, it wasn't Control C. You're right, it was Control... Nope. What was it? I had this, I just used it the other day. Yeah, Alt Z. Alt Z is what does it for me. It's alright. Should be able to remember most of these myself. That's one I've actually been using for some quests and stuff. Look there. Across the way. Oh! Alberig. Can Mr. Shadowlands mount please not stand on the NPCs? They need to put that thing on every NPC to stop people just... It's fine. Hammond sent you to check on me. Well, I didn't know that sack of charcoal cared. But he does have an innate sense of when elementals are in turmoil. Maybe he knew something was brewing out here. Hamlet's timing is good, Outlander, and your aid would be most welcome.
May the path you forge be your own.
Oh, even deeper voice. You see that flock in the distance. Wild cloud rooks. They've lived on these islands peacefully for ages. Recent events have stirred other elementals from the sea and earth. Wrong way round. One of the cloud rooks was attacked, and it was disincorporated. Now the flock circles endlessly. Surely they will tire soon, if they get too tired. Perhaps if we cleared the hostile elementals from the island, they will return and take their rest. Nah, happy to do it.
Strike true.
Never have I witnessed such behavior. I've also never known the cloud rooks to lose one of their own. Let's hope clearing those elementals will give them peace of mind to mourn. Alright, we give it a go. Let us be of use. Stargazer Swarm, Calm Circle. I'll be of use in a moment. I need more pike. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Curses. We had like 3 at base camp and we've got 1 here. I don't know if the turtle back in that other little village needs 5 or 10. I'm hoping 5? I'm sure it will just be like a bit of gold. Like, it can't be that much of a treasure. Last comment from Teddy. Waiting for a 1999 RPG Oasis Road by the Idea Factory. I've not heard the name, but I'll certainly give it a look thereafter. If that is indeed your last one, Teddy, thank you for sticking about. Hope you've enjoyed yourself, and thank you for your advice and info. You take care now. Ooh, Dark Moon card pack. Open that in a wee moment. Elemental, no, let me fish. Aha, and it was a pike. Excellent. Good stuff. Right, let's clear out some elementals. Ooh, a rare. Level 80 crab rare. We managed to beat another 80 the other day, we just have to be careful. Alright. We'll get a food buff on. Take care of yourself, bub. Enjoy the rest of your day. No one's really played it on YouTube. I'll have to look into it, see if it's something I'll get to. My backlog's quite big, so I can't promise nothing. But you never know. Oh. Can't kite you as easy as I kited the other one yesterday. Well, not if it's going to shoot bubbles at me. Oh, level 71 Frost Mage there helping. Alright, keep ourselves topped up. I'm going to attack it from a relative range. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa. Nope, keep aggro, keep aggro. Is that level 80? 77. Ah! Damn. I took my eye off the ball for just a moment. Let's get back there. That's what I get for checking somebody else's nameplate and getting into the melee. Fighting it alright. They're still going? Yeah, they are. Lay on hands him. Come in, get the stun. Alright, you lot, keep it kited. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Keep it going. Alright, we take it down, we got this. Here, more folks showing up helps. Ow, 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 ah, bubble barrage. Oh, no mana. Oh, mistake. And we got him. Excellent. There we go. Gotta be careful for those level 80 rares popping up out of nowhere.
It's too far away.
Grab a few of these for folks.
I'm out of range.
Just because they'll kill them before I get to them otherwise. Come here, sand elemental. I'll keep saying it until a dev hears it. Elementals for shamans at the barber shop. Let them customize all their stuff. That earth elemental could have so many more options. Yeah, for all I know, there might be some like inscription glyphs or something that let shamans do that, but it would be nice for them to have the options that druids and warlocks and others have now. Just mower stuff. Customize.
It's too far away.
Oh, well played, Peacock. You just soloed that elemental. And a couple more. Couple down there. Don't know if we get to them in time. Hey, we did. Good stuff. No change.
Conversation initiated.
Many thanks for your help, Outlander. Though the Cloud Rooks do not seem any more inclined to return to the land. If this is some kind of mourning, I worry it could drive the Rooks to exhaustion and their own disincorporation. We must try something else.
Honor the Titans.
The Cloud Rooks
But
cannot
don't
possibly
wait up
circle
for them.
forever, and I cannot bear more of them being lost. Maybe they'd roost if we tempted them with their favorite food. The eels that swim in these waters carry a small electrical charge, not unlike the mosswool favored by their faster, stronger cousins, the storm rooks. I once reasoned that cloud rooks might enjoy the eels for similar reasons, and I confess, I've been feeding them eels ever since. Gather some up, give it a go.
Fly high, strike true.
We gather enough eels, Rooks Major, come down for a bit. We will see. Oh, and there's fishing rods for them. Oh, this is why the crabs were attacking the eels. I see. A little Murloc bobblehead. We've got one. I assume fishing won't give us one, but we might as well try. A big old Shadowlands mount. Ooh, oxidized wrench. Transmog from fishing. Well, that changes the game, doesn't it? It is just a big old wrench. Awesome. Oh, forgot our Dark Moon card. 7 of Radiance. We'll learn our wrench. Another eel. I'm broke. Let's grab that nice ore from inside the cave real quick. Crystalline. 43 minutes before we can use the damn thing again, but that's fine. Eel. We got one. And we do some fishing as well. Oh, the half-stone mount. A nice little animation as it shoots up. More stargazers, that's alright for now. No, little Murloc bubbles, no. Wait, why do Irvin have Murloc bubbles? We haven't seen any Murlocs here. How on earth did they get a hold of Murloc bubbles? What thickens? Yeah, maybe the dev designing it just thought it'd be cute. But the lore implications, though. These free crabs are attacking this eel. I wonder if I pick it up, if they'll just get aggro. Yeah, of course they will. I should have known. Grab this while we're here. Ow. Crabs reducing one's armor. New recipe learned, the Ringing Deeps. Oh, we just needed to get our fishing skill up. Recommended skill 125. Cave system highlighted by the marriage of industry and adaptation. Its rivers teem with all kinds of life from above and below. Now, where's that fish that increases our skill? Should probably use that. Oh no, it gains 10 for 30 seconds. It is not a permanent increase. Alright. We need to keep fishing then. If the next zone needs us at 125 as a recommended baseline, we should certainly do a bit more before we leave. And that's okay. Very peaceful. Very relaxed. Hope the rest of you are doing alright out there. Always welcome to bob up in chat. I'm always happy to natter on. Need to get more used and accustomed to nattering on just with myself. Oh, somebody died there. Fell down the cliff. Can't loot that item, that game. Very mean. Very cruel. Not nice at all. This island seems a good spot just for getting fish in general. Oh, then another calm surfacing ripple over there. Very good. Fishing skill keeps going up as well. Again, just wish I had a fishing rod that wasn't so techy. Here's this one. It does have stats on it, so I suppose that is important. More fish. Nibbling minnow. More bass. Again, we're going to have to figure out in cooking how many of the fish we actually fillet down and how many of each one we keep. Many things to consider, many things to learn. That's alright. All a learning process. Grab this fish. Again, just learning how much skill we need for the next zone makes me want to make sure we at least hit that so we're able to catch things when we get there. Wonder what percentage of the player base actually fishes. And hopefully with the War Within's analytics, they can be, you know, they have those little, like, infographics they put out of, like, so many players did this, so many players died here, how many petted this animal, that kind of thing. You see them all over stuff. Baldur's Gate did one recently, which was very funny. But it's just so interesting seeing player data like that and having it shared and having an understanding of just how a wider player base as a whole acts. Folks, especially for MMOs, folks play them in so many different ways. We saw that in our conversations with Teddy earlier. Folks can approach the game so many different ways and have different levels of understanding and just, like, I've already today learned things about the game I never knew. And to what to someone else might seem really simple or something they've done for a really long time. And then again, for someone who's never played an MMO, you'll have people coming into this expansion, to the War Within, to this World Cell Saga, who've probably heard about WoW, but all the marketing buzz around it and this, like, really big change up. There's a lot of potential to get in a lot of new people. I'll have to see how it goes, but I, for one, am very happy and hopeful with both WoW and its future. '84 fishing skill. This doesn't mean, by the way, for the rest of the stream we're just going to fish until we hit 125. I'm just getting the ones in the immediate vicinity. Right. Keep an eye out for the calm, rippling ones. Nope, it is glimmer. Calm, there you are. Excuse me, Melimentals. Melimentals? Melimentals. Elementals. No, give me the pike. Yes. Exactly what we needed. In this place, we should have all the side quests done once we finish up here. And we can finish off the main quests tomorrow. Maybe start making our way to another area. Just have a little bit of profession work to do, just to see what we can make in the meantime. We'll bob into the capital after we finish our main quests. No. God damn it, the minimap's never going to let me. Where's that fancy ore? Give me that fancy ore game. Where you at? Where you hiding? Ah. I'm waiting on this. 3 minutes. Damn. Lovely. That'll do.
What do you want?
The eels may not pack the punch of Rambo's sire Mosswool, but the Cloud Rooks seem to prefer it that way.
Honor the Titans.
These should
Don't
do.
wait up for them.
Very wise. Hope you didn't get any nasty shocks gathering them up. We can restore some energy to the Cloud Rooks and show them that it's safe to land.
May the path you forge be your own.
Now that we have the eels, we can try to lure the Cloud Rooks back to land. Head over to the neighboring island, get as close as you can and make an offering to the Rooks. With luck, they'll cease their circling and come down for a nourishing meal.
Honor the Titans.
If those Rooks don't come down for this, I'm not sure how to help them. We can only try. Oh yeah, there they all are, spiraling above. The eels! Come, have the eels. Oh, no! That was quick. They had the big fly down and we're just lobbing fish about. Yum! That's pretty fun. Yum! Oh! Oh no, there's a chance it'll kill me. Oh no, it's following me. Little wind, please. Just keep chucking the fish out. Oh, it spawned next to me. No. We're being bounced and booped around. Last one. Hop. Whoa. Oh, wow. They all landed. Oh, and it got reborn. Somehow. Oh, Brig, did you see that? Did you see that? Their friend came back because we gave them eels. Having a moment to sit down like, what?
Conversation initiated.
Now I understand. This is how the Rooks bring their own over from the elemental plane. They weren't mourning so much as calling out to their departed kin. Thank you for your help, Outlander. You've helped me understand these beautiful creatures. Better understand.
May the path you forge be your own.
Well, I'll be. Can't say for certain, but I do believe that's the very same Rook that was lost to those elementals. All this time I thought I was looking out for them. They were looking out for each other. That's lovely, isn't it? Very nice. Alright. We still have that side quest to do. What time are we on? We got time for one more set, I think. Let's hand in the 2 as we go first. To the skies. Till next time, Ulbrad. It's a nice capital, isn't it? Dornagal. Been a while since like dwarven style, Titan style architecture has been front and foremost. Wonder how it'll compare to the other like hubs we've got in the expansion in the other zones. Again, Hallowfall's the one I'm really excited to look into and to dig deeper in. I am not wasting my overload on this cursed explodey thing. No. Not touching it. I do not want to be smouldering boots again. Absolutely not.
Communication initiated.
Rivo's Rest is a sacred place for our people. Thank you for helping us restore it. You're welcome.
Faith. Order.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button! Right, I'll hand in that wanted one. Oh. Crafting order thing.
Have you come to trade?
Amara here again. Yes, the
Always
professions,
right,
equipment and stuff. Yes.
My directive is to serve you.
Oh boy, it's people having crafting orders already. Well, this is just a list of all of them, not necessarily what people are looking for. I'll have to figure out how to do the NPC crafting orders later on. That'll probably be at max level. We've got more of the profession stuff around here. We didn't get a full look about. There's a quest in there, god damn it. Crafters Enclave. Ooh, the Artisans Consortium, that's the word. Hello, greetings and welcome to the Crafters Enclave. According to Market Reeve Vokret, we are now operating with the Artisans Consortium to accommodate the needs of both Earthen and the Outlanders. Please speak to Arden or Pordaz to view and place crafting orders. Sure. Arden?
I have an extended supply of goods
Yes.
for outlanders.
So if I go two-handed weapon, two-handed swords and search. It's level 8 teacher war. It's a chunky slab of a sword, isn't it? That's also a chunk. That's like Monster Huntery. Love that. And Dragonflight stuff. And an old looking thing. Transmog sword. Another old one. Oh, there's some old ass materials.
My directive has been
Let's hand that in.
fulfilled.
I will take the satchel of ore for me, please. These work orders are very useful. I am not sure how we did not think of them before the Outlanders' arrival. So you are a blacksmith? You should have mentioned that earlier. Let me send you to Dirren, a blacksmith of great renown who has her shop within the forge grounds. I will mark it on your map. Dirren has a very own blacksmithing table where you can review, craft, and deliver work orders from public lists and personal contacts like friends and guildmates. If you are lucky, you might come across an order from a renowned person that offers extra rewards. So I hear. We will save that quest then, for when we finish the others in the main quest, because we know it is crafting things. Get a chunk of ore there. Artisan's Acuity. Yep, that's the stuff we need. And a soul sigil. To make the item level of a recipe higher. Consortium. Oh, yes. That increases knowledge, and then you can spend that knowledge. Yep, I remember. Oh, and there's all sorts of stuff we're going to have to learn and get. To make a fist weapon. Oh boy. Oh boy. So much more stuff. We'll grab this first one for now.
We will have justice.
We can bump up 15 in there. Lovely, lovely. Then we can learn a sub-specialization. Bonus skill of mining rich. Bonus skill of mining seams. We find rich more than we do seams, so we'll learn that one first. Good stuff. Right, we'll come back and investigate our profession stuff later. But glad to not have completely missed the quest. There might be a couple just tucked away and about. Surprised that one wasn't on the map. Have a quick scan. Obviously that's the big bit. That's where we started in this place. There's our wanted quest. Hello, Peacekeeper.
Cycle interrupted.
Council can bicker all they want. The true heroes are those that go out and make the world a safer place. Thank you, hero. You're welcome.
We will continue speaking later.
Get into that habit of the new hotkey. Right. Up and over to a new place at the top of the mountains. That feels very Ironforge, the snow-covered peaks. I look forward to the day Ironforge gets a bit of a redo. Same with a lot of them. What is this? Pearlescent shell crab. Oh. That a legendary pet of some kind? An awakened custodian. That'd kick the ass of my pets. Haven't done that in ages. So where's this crab then?
I don't have a target.
Oh. What is this? Under a sleeping mountain giant. Huh. What to do? / Pat. No? Oh,
Follow all edicts.
this tree is a marvel, but it is a bit peaky, but as soon as that crab appeared, some colour came back to its leaves. Very strange. If I had more of those crabs, maybe I could cheer it up. Seems they like trees. Can I help?
Resuming tending cycle.
You receive a crab guiding branch. Guide a crab back to her. Okay. Mini quest. Where are these crabs then? Are they in this cave? Oh no. How far do we have to play the Pied Piper for crabs? Oh god. Up this route. Okay, how many can we get at a time? It has to be Pearlescent shell crab. Where? Or they just haven't spawned that many? I don't see any anywhere around here. Let's have one more look in the cave. Maybe they were spawning and just players are having to wait, maybe? Maybe there's a queue, that's why there's a few people sat in and about. That's a odd squeash noise. Doesn't seem to be yet. Well, I wish I could just leave a marker here and like a note to come back later. Oh well, we'll have to bear it in mind, like the turtle friend we're trying to help in the other village. Alright, let's get to the top of this place for now though. Get that last side quest done. Oh. There's a glyph. Boop. Full Madran. Okay, so this was Dagran and Speaker Brimf discovering new Titan machinery in a place where the Irvin are simply not allowed to go.
You have my focus.
Speaker Brimf, is something wrong? Oh, she's scared. Well, she's not allowed near it, so that makes sense.
Initiated.
I cannot describe what this place feels like to me. It is oppressive. I cannot think. The urge to turn back is strong.
Back to work.
Long ago, there were once plans to build a tunnel through the mountain into Donegal. Before excavation could begin, the surrounding area was suddenly abandoned. There is no record of what happened. Only a deterrence, a field that keeps Irvin away from this region. Every part of my cognitive matrix is pressing for me to leave, but we must persist. The device's signal indicates, pardon me, something lies with the nearby tower. We'll have a look.
Your cogs hold true.
This tower is one source of the signal. I'll see if I can get the device working. You go on inside, Baruch.
Speak your piece. On to adventure.
Now we'll go have a look. Surrounding weapon cache and other supplies are covered in thick dust and cobwebs. There are gaps where several weapons are missing, presumably taken to be used. Despite this, it appears that no one has been here in a long time. Let's have a good old gander then. Crumbling ironwood parchment. Okay, I think I got the device working. Head on down to the tower's entrance and see. Yeah, we'll come look in a moment. Let me just read this old-ass parchment. Watcher Gellin has grown paranoid. She asks us what has become of Watcher Dornick. We have claimed ignorance, but she has been interrogating our kin and then collecting their memory gems. She will stumble upon one of us soon, or worse, find our armaments cache. We must make a move, tonight. A betrayal. Intrigue. Disaster. Oh. Well. Activate the device, Baruch. I think it's reacting whatever is affecting Brimf. Sure. Witness a long-forgotten memory. Whoa. Dornick earned his fate. Both defied directives. Gallon, you. Misuse memory gems. Lapse in judgment. You will repurposed. Watch over no more. Instead, safeguard my... So Titan keepers everywhere? Obviously not an actual Titan, but...
I want to see everything.
I'm not sure what's affecting Brimf, but it's clear why she's in pain. I offered to escort her back to the city, but she refused. I will stay with her and make sure she doesn't try to take a turn for the worse and try and figure out this device more.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Forget what you found in the tower. Did you see that? Those look like Titan Watchers. What does that all mean? Who were they?
I'll contemplate what we talked about. Oh, I was just thinking.
Click off, click on, that resets.
Another
There we
puzzle
go.
to solve?
Dornick? Gallon? I've heard those names at the proscenium.
Who was speaking? They were nae happy with Galen. All those earthen bodies. Repurposed, like, reprogrammed? To protect what? Let's chase the other signal. Looks like it leads up ahead into the hills. I'm going to stay here with Briamph and investigate this tower further. You take the device. Sure.
Keep your eyes open.
Voice seems to indicate that perhaps something else is here. Did you nae say there was another signal? We should track it. Affirmative. I would exercise caution. There could be unknown dangers locked away here. Well, it's a good job we don't give a damn being adventurers. That's what we do. To the mine. A mine! Yes. Ooh. Dead Keeper, Buried Guardian. Let's have a look. Oh! Vault breach. Structural integrity failure. Collapse protocol active. Why are we always fighting memories? Must protect that must protect that must protect. Gone. I mean, I'm good at mining. I could. No? Also, that arm's a lot bigger than she looked. Again, it's wild to me we've only found like one lore item in that list of achievements. The pain. It's gone. I can think clearly.
Did you find something?
Still another memory. And it attacked you. That's awesome. I mean, I'm so glad you're okay. While you were tracing the signal, I found more notes. I put them together for you to read. It's more about Dornick and Galen. But it looks like we know where Galen ended up. At least without him buried under tons of rock. What was she guarding? What was so important that she repurposed the safeguard it for thousands of years? Ah, we have more questions than answers. I didn't like it.
Make sure to take notes.
I have so many questions now. More than I have answers. Yes, but at least we know what questions to ask. True. Like, who was that voice? A keeper? What was Garland reprogrammed to protect? I have questions as well. I'm sure we will learn the answers in time. They say as they fade away. Let's bob this quest over here. First few pages seem to be the notes cataloguing different cuts of stone from a quarry to be used to continue constructing a Site Zero. You recognise sketches of some of the larger stones as those used in keystones in the Arches of Dornogal. Then suddenly, the ledger changes. I feel compelled to write. I am making a note to dispose of this later. There is something inside me, calling me. Perhaps it is the Titans. Its voice is mournful. I feel perhaps anger. Is this sadness? But only the Keepers, the Watchers, and Titans feel such things. No, it's something else. I'll devote some processing to it. It's probably Azeroth. You flip through more notes and sketches of stones before finding another page of writing. I have discovered what I feel. It is unease. The emotion is directed at the Watchers, Dornick and Galen. They have their reasons, I am sure, for deactivating many of us at their discretion, but my programming, or something else, tells me something is not right. I should speak to those within my sector group, someone who has discretion. There are more sketches of stone, and almost a perfect black and white rendering of an eye of topaz butterfly. And the writing continues. I did not know so many of us felt the same about Dornick and Galen. When our keeper brought us to them, we rejoiced and proposed to name the fortress we were building in their honour. But now many of us are in agreement. Our blessed keeper may not soon return. We must do something about Dornick. We cannot lose more of us to his rages. Galen we will spare. She is cold and apathetic, but has done no real harm. Page is an itemised list of stockpiled weapons, armour, and earthen names. It was a formidable army, and the armoury that you discovered does not seem to contain all of their weapons. We are ready. At the beginning of second shift cycle, we will march to the Keeper's villa outside Site Zero. Hopefully Dornick will be resting there. After taking many losses, Watcher Dornick has been deactivated. All of us had returned to our tasks by the beginning of Prime Shift. Watcher Galen has not yet noticed Dornick's absence. There are some half-hearted stone sketches on this page. Sketcher's hand is unusually unsteady. Watcher Galen has asked us what has become of Watcher Dornick. We have claimed ignorance, but she has been interrogating different earthen. and then deactivating them. She will stumble upon one of us soon. We must make a move. Tonight. Intrigue against the Titans and their edicts and their keepers. Ooh. All sorts been going on. Let's have a quick look back here. There might be something tucked away. Oh, more web. Get me up. Let's overload this web. Let's grab the spiders. Grab the spiders. No, spiders, come back. How do I grab? They're so small. Okay, that works. You just walk over them. There we go. All that cloth will be worth it for our tailor later on. It seems to be all she wrote down here. Again, though, I look at this. Kazalgar Law Hunter. And we have missed loads of it. Absolute loads of it. And I feel like I'm being somewhat thorough. Somewhat. Something to potentially look into later on. Let's do a bit of fishing before we head back. Let's get a bit more done before we wrap up the stream. I need to remember. 18 minutes it says, and I can access it again. Well, we can just go to the bank and fish out some pike. Go and visit our turtle friend, maybe. Not getting any skill increase for fishing here at the moment. Oh, well. You bring it into words and suddenly I will take it. Oh, goodness me. Apologies, that's usually after I end up coughing and muting myself and then being like... Blah, blah, blah. Getting very windy outside. I hope my mic isn't picking all that up. Ooh, better perception from the golden trout. Try and do a bit of fishing while that's up. Little more. Hey, and again. Oh, and there's another calm one. We need that. Get these free spots here. That's our blacksmithing quest, so we don't need to worry about that. What was the side quest? What? God damn it, wrong button. It'll be under quests in More Within, won't it? Those are the main quests. Multitasking while fishing. Okay. There is Behind Closed Doors, Brotherhood of the Golgazal Woods. They might open up after we finish the main campaign. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out as we go. Certainly aren't any more just popping up on the map itself.
Ooh, what's out there? Piranha. I think we're good. So many Stargazers. We're going to have to keep some of those on hand before going down to the deeps, aren't we, if they're used. That's for Ashkahet, not the deeps. That's alright. Window's being blown open. Glad it didn't get caught by the mic. I thought it was feeling chilly. Minnow! The skill's going up quite quickly, so that's alright. Whirly clouds. Oh, it's a calm thing just to get lost in thought while fishing. Shouldn't forget that I am live. Who knows who can be watching one day? Or even now? Hope you're well in any case. And the Sunday is proving kind to you. And thank you for sticking about the video this long and watching. I hope at least I entertain. Provide some calm to your weekend as well. Ooh, there's a treasure chest up there. A weary water elemental. We'll go have a look at that. Won't be far off with the fishing now. Just taking it steady. I'm surprised doing all the side quests in this first zone has us at level 75. Oh. Right, where's this water elemental then? Hello. Right, friend. Pearl. Lost. You've lost a pearl. Well, I suppose we can have a look about. See if we can find it for you. Assumably it has gone downstream. Aha! Elemental pearl. Pearl's colour is that of the deepest ocean. Looking closer, you see water churning within it. It's alright, we'll go give that back then. Let's see what we get. I found it! And the pearl to the water elemental. Pearl. Thank mortal. And sploosh. Oh. And what is this then? The Waterlord's iridescent gem. An array of colours swirls and sims inside. Your touch excites whatever is living inside, churning quicker as if to break free. 342 gold for helping him out. That's fine. Right, some more fish and some more up there. Ore first. Underwater ore. Where's me stingray? That's alright, it wasn't that far underwater. Very good. We'll fish out this glimmer pool. There we are. And we'll head over to the meadery, ready for tomorrow. Hey AJ, we'll be wrapping up shortly, but yes, we've been going through. I wanted to try and get all the side quests of this zone cleared up today. Checking the achievement, I'm still missing a couple, but they haven't appeared on the map. We're just doing a last spot of fishing before we head over to the meadery for the main quest tomorrow morning. You're doing alright? Got yourself some lunch yet? That's what I'm going to be doing soon. Oh, a glyph. Where? Northeast. Watcher of the North. Oh, is this another lore object then? Yes, it is. Here stands Korag, Watcher of the North, a storm rider. May his sight protect us forever. Ooh. With his helmet on as well. And his shoulder. Where is that glyph? It said more northeast. Northwest now it says. Let's go get this rare first. Twice Stinger the Wretched. Okay. Oh, it's level 80. It's a level 80 rare. Alright. We've killed a few level 80 rares now. Albeit with some help. Come down. Come down and get within melee range. Ow. Not that close in melee range. We kite him. No, don't poison bolt. Heal. Thingy heal. Oh, it's webs damage over time. No. Heal. Immune to stun. That's not nice. Don't you blood drain. That's gross. Gross blood drain. Lay on hands. Come on. Cleanse. Heal. Thingy. Stun. Come on. More heal. Oh dear. Don't have the mana. Need to kill it. Need to kill it. Need to kill it. More. Oh, sheep! Don't get involved! That hawk did me in. It was this close. It was this close. Ah, well. I ain't gonna try fighting that again with nobody about. God damn it, these miscellaneous level 80 rares. Just booping me in the back. That hawk can't have got involved. I had that. For calling me cooldowns, but I had that. I'll be back for you. Twice, Stinger. Oh, right, we were looking for a glyph. There's another rare down there. Who's this now? Oh, someone's fighting this one. It's another level 80, but that's fine. Oh, a tank's doing it. That's fine. That tends to be helpful if you're in a tank spec. Especially for prop paladins. Very hard for them to die.
fly on over towards the meadery now. I'm grabbing these rare stuff as we go. Hey, Kynan. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Nearly. So close. So close. It's alright. We'll get him another day. We've just been finishing up all the side quests on the Isle of Dorn here, the first zone. And doing all of them has gotten me to nearly level 76. I think just doing the main quest you'd be sat somewhere around 73 probably. Maybe a little higher, a little lower depending. Oh, before I forget, how long has this got? 4 minutes. I'm just going to run to the bank. And I need to grab more Dornish pike. We've been doing a good amount of fishing. The fishing, for whatever reason, for this expansion is 300 levels of skill. I found some transmog while fishing. We found different profession materials while fishing. There's been a lot. So I'm going to go and get some fish. And the reason is, on one of the villages, there is a small turtle that survived what happens to Dalaran. If you've not done it yet, you'll find out soon enough. And it's trying to help a rat recover.
Be protected.
And it needs fish to help it do so.
The dark times will pass.
Were you free? I don't remember you free. The bank. Oh, look at that Shadowlands Light Wolf. Should have gone and got one of those on my hunter.
I have calibrated my prices.
Okay, it's in the Warhand Bank. I need the pike. We only have 9. If we need 10, I'm going to be very upset. A WoW tabletop RPG is there, AJ? Is it like new or is it like an older one? I would have to go and check myself as well. Right, first we go to Frameold Village and see if we've got enough fish for that turtle to save the rat's life. I know that's a very strange sentence, but you'll understand when we get there. Boing, boing. We'll be going from all this open and green to lava-filled underground stuff once we finish the rest of the main quest. One more, which we'll do tomorrow morning. Here we are, okay. Hello, turtle. I've come to help. Yes. Offer 5 Dornish pike to the turtle. Turtle nudges the fish and chirps happily. This will help a lot. He just needs time. Time as in I should come back here later? Like literal in real life time, or... I'll tell you what then, Mr. Turtle. We can log out here next to you, and then maybe in the morning it will be fixed. And if it's not, maybe it will be fixed at level 80. We'll find out then. Until then, folks, thank you very much for watching, stopping by, saying hello, sitting here the whole time with me. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button for me. It helps the algorithm push things around. Subscribe to the channel for more content from me. We're here with World of Warcraft every morning at 9 AM, 7 days a week. On the weekday evenings, we have just started into the Elden Ring DLC, with the first episode of which up on the channel on a playlist that you can find there. It did not start well. I was getting bodied, but we've made our way to our first legacy dungeon, which we'll get bodied at Monday evening. Until then, and until next time, everyone, much love, take care, and bye-bye. You too, AJ. Take care, folks.